With my quick round of introduction, my name is Ritesh Kumar. I've been working with SAP since a total years of experience is more than 16 years. I have worked in multiple domains. Initially, I was a part of utilities, okay, for like gas and electricity. And since 2019, very early, practicing BRIM. So before BRIM was introduced very lately in the year of 2018, okay, and I got the opportunity to work with BRIM since 2019, very early. BRIM was there in the market, but it was known as hybrid billing. But formally, BRIM was launched in the year of 2018. So I did couple of implementations and production supports project also. I did like 3 to 4 implementation project on the BRIM. Okay, and I've supported so many BRIM project in the very initial days, and now also I'm supporting and doing implementation also. So this was my introduction. Okay, and I have providing training since last 5 to 6 years. I do have corporate training side. I've provided corporate trainings in more or less everywhere, like Deloitte, Infosys, go with HP, HPI, and more or less so many companies I've already provided. More than 20 corporate trainings I have provided till now, and around 40 to 50 sessions I have taken on the BRIM. Okay, so in providing training and providing corporate trainings, I have a good, well-structured course design, which I have outlined for this BRIM. Okay, so before starting with BRIM, I would like to tell you that why BRIM, first and foremost, okay. Why BRIM is in high demand in the market nowadays. So you will notice one thing, that frequently the subscription-based billing model is being adopted by all of the industries. Okay, so I'll take few of the examples name. Okay, however, the products are different, but they are on the BRIM platform. Let me take an example of Mercedes, Toyota. They deals with the motor vehicle parts and the companies in motors, but they are on the BRIM. Coca-Cola is a beverage company, but they are practicing BRIM. Maersk is one of the top logistic company in the world. They are also on the BRIM platform. Bayer is one of the top logistic company in the US. Okay, pharmaceutical company. They are practicing BRIM. Apple, Google. There are so many products are already on the BRIM. Like suppose managed printing companies. Let me take an example of the HP, Xerox, or Lexmark. Okay, these are the printing companies, but they are on the BRIM. Avaya, VMware. Okay, these are the platform as a services company, but they are on the BRIM. So irrespective of, so I've just given the few of the examples. There are like so many telecom industries and broadband services companies are already on the BRIM. Jio is one of the top leading company in India telecom industry. They are completely on the BRIM. So why BRIM they are adopting? Okay. So be it logistic company, be it pharmaceutical company, be it a software as a services, platform as a services, infrastructure as a services. Okay, BRIM nowadays are being practiced by other domains. Okay, all over the world. Okay, so why? See, there are two types of product in the market available nowadays. One is tangible product, and the another one is intangible product. So if I talk about tangible product, the product which moves from one region to another region, that is physically available, even you can touch and even you can count over the fingers. Okay, like laptops, printers, mobile phones, and etc. These are the physical product, physical goods, which moves from one region to another region. For that, we already have SD billing, right? But if I talk about intangible product, like how many messages you have sent, how many internet data you have consumed, how many RAM you have occupied, how many ROM you have occupied, or how many printouts you have taken, right? So if I talk about those products which does not move from one region to another region, physically not available, but consumption is happening. See, all those industry who deals with subscription services, usage, or any kind of services, okay, usage, one-time charges, recurring charges. So whenever this intangible product comes in the picture, so this consumption needs to be monetized. Like how many internet data I have used. Like I will take an example of the internet company, telecom industry example. I'm supposed to use only 10 GB data per day. That means someone is monitoring my consumption. If I'm adjusting 10 GB data, I will be charged $1 per GB, right? For an example, I'm telling you. So that means my consumptions are getting recorded, and that consumption needs to be monetized. So you just go anywhere. Like if you go to the Amazon, you go to Netflix, Amazon Prime, everywhere you will find one subscription. And when you are going to buy a car, along with the car they are selling a subscription, that sir please buy, along with this car we are buying a 1 year of subscription, please buy this subscription. With this subscription you are getting this services. right? If you're going to buy software, then also they're providing the subscription. So ultimately what I want to tell you, that all those industry who are being one stop, so they are selling physical product along with a subscription product, or they're completely on the subscription product also, services or any subscription. For that, BRIM comes in the picture. Okay, so can you see my screen?
Yeah, we can say.
Yeah. So here I try to depict a very uh, ideal landscape of BRIM. Okay. So let me take an example of the BRIM. So first I will tell you that why BRIM in the market. Okay. Okay. After that I will show you some certain configuration. I will tell you why it is there in the demand in the market. So I will uh, try to show you one ideal landscape of the BRIM. Okay, let me take an example of the telecom industry. What happens in the telecom industry? As soon as customer sends any message or placing any outgoing calls or using any internet data, it generates a consumption, which is known as consumption data record, which is being recorded in a non-SAP system. Okay, those consumption data record travels altogether to SAP conversion mediation by digital route. It is a peripheral application which is integrated with S4HANA system. This is a conversion mediation system. For this, a dedicated consultant is required. It can be SAP conversion mediation by digital route, or it can be any another conversion mediation system also. So conversion mediation's job is to receive the consumptions done by the customer from multiple sources, okay, and process those data in such a way that can be easily consumed by other application of the SAP. So after processing those consumption data records, CDR, this system pushes those data, consumption data record, to SAP conversion charging system. SAP conversion charging system is again a Java-based application which is not within S4HANA box, which is integrated with S4HANA box. Okay, there is a web services that is an integration tool. So SAP conversion charging system receives multiple consumption data record from mediation systems or from any external charging system and applies rating and charging on those consumption data record. Now I tell you that SAP conversion charging has mainly two functionality or two component, a rating and charging. What is rating and charging? So very simple. I'll give an example of the layman terms. So what happens if you are going to a shop? Suppose you went to a shop and you pick 10 apples, right? And before paying, you need to ask that how much you need to pay. So the shopkeeper will tell you that one apple cost $1. Then simply you are going to apply logic. 1 into 10 equal to $10, and you are going to give $10. Just imagine that if you are going to remove or eliminate this processing or calculation formula, you will not be able to pay. Right? So that means in order to pay, there is a formula which is converting those apple into an amount. That means you are going to amount. So that's why convergent charging system receives the consumption data record and applies a well calculated formulated formula over those consumption data record, that how many printouts you have taken, how many internet data you have used, how many minutes you have talked about the call, how many messages you have sent, how many RAM you have used, and etc. So on those consumption data
Sorry to interrupt you, Ritesh. Is this only belongs to the consumption model or subscription model also we are charging for the whatever the amount the customers paid for the subscriptions? Do we included the charging, conversion charging in subscriptions too?
yeah, that's definitely it is there. Okay, let me give an example.
How we do?
Like suppose, let me take an example. Uh, you have a broadband connection at your home, right? So when you started the contract, that means when you purchased the broadband connection from the company you bought that services, you paid a one-time charges, right? You can call it one-time charges or activation charges or installation charges, whatever. After that, they put you on a recurring plan. Recurring plan means you are going to pay $100 per month, for an example, and you are on an unlimited plan. That means you can use 40 GB data or 400 GB data or 4000 GB data. Business cannot charge you more than $100. Even if you're not using, then also business is going to charge $100. That means your fixed charges is how much? $100. Okay, that's your recurring plan. Your charges are fixed. That means one time you are going to pay one time charges, and that is only levied only once. After that, you are keep on paying $100 every month. Okay, based on your, because you are fixed on the charges. Now company, the business, the organization who is providing the services, they are not going to record your consumption. No consumption, no mediation system, no conversion charging system, no rating and charging. Here only that billing and invoicing will come in the picture, because your charges are nature, your charges are fixed in the nature, right? Even if you are using the internet data or not using the data, business is going to charge you a $100, not less than that and not more than that. But in the second scenario, if suppose business says that your recurring plan is 100, but you will be able to use only 100 GB data in 1 month. After 100 GB data, when it is consumption is done, you need to pay per GB $1. Just for an example. Now look, here is a restriction came. Now your one-time charges you paid, after that you are keep on paying your recurring charges. Recurring charges is $100 per month. That is recurring charges. Along with that, now you are not an unlimited plan. That means you are supposed to use only 100 GB data. After that, each GB will be charged $1 per GB. So here your consumption needs to be recorded. Then your consumption will be recorded. It will go to mediation system. Then it will go to conversion charging system. Okay, and in this convergent charging system, it will apply a logic or formula, whatever you can say. That means your consumption data record will go through a rating and charging process. And what will happen there? It will check whether you are exhausting your allowance or not. If system will think that, okay, you have used 110 GB data, so it will exhaust your 100 GB data because it's free allowance, and for the remaining 10 GB data, it will convert into the amount, and that will send to the CI system in a form of billable item. Okay, that means whenever there is a usage, convergent charging comes in the picture. If there is no usage, convergent charging will never come in the picture. Okay, so that means, but if your business does not have the usage, then that does not mean that other charges will not be formulated. Okay, for other, like suppose I'll take an example. Maersk is a logistic company. They don't have any usage. Coca-Cola is a beverage company. They're refilling the bottling and all. They don't have usage, but they are also practicing BRIM, right? So be it your subscription services, whether you have one-time charges, recurring charges, usage, okay, all this will be accommodated. But CC will come and CM will come only in the picture when there is a usage. Okay, your usages are getting monitored. Did you get your answer?
Yeah, I got it. But what are the example companies that like manufacturing companies or car manufacturing companies or product companies? Is there
Okay.
any scope for the
Yeah,
BRIM
obviously. As I told you that
everyone?
Mercedes, yeah, that's correct. Mercedes is a motor vehicle company. Okay, Toyota is also a motor vehicle company. They are practicing BRIM. Okay, so now how you will be telling that there's a manufacturing company, they are dealing with the physical product. So BRIM is there in the market. That does not mean that physical products are not there available in the market. Okay, physical product is still available in the market. Let me take an example of the printing company. Okay, earlier, nowadays, HP, you have heard about the HP? That's a very big company, Hewlett Packard, who provides
Yeah.
laptops and printers company, right? HP is completely on the BRIM. Okay, I'll tell you. HP's B2B customers are on the BRIM. So how does it happen? Earlier, long time back, the companies used to buy a printer. They will buy the printer, and after that, every cartridge, papers, this is owner's responsibility to manage, right? This was used to happen. But after introduction of this subscription based billing model, what is happening? Company is not buying the printer machine. Okay, what they are buying, they are connecting with the HP and they are buying the subscription. So look, and buying the subscription, that means, sir, I want to buy a printer, but not printer. I'm going to rent out. That means I'm going to buy the subscription. So for that, company is going to pay, suppose for an example, $1,000 as a one-time charges. Okay, the company paid $1,000 as a one-time charges to HP, and HP will deliver the product, the HP printer machine at the property. Correct? After that, the HP company is going to charge the customer that you paid one-time charges, 1,000 or $10,000, whatever. After that, company is going to pay put a recurring plan. whether you do the printouts or not, your recurring plan is going to be $500 per month. That is your charges recurring plan. Within the recurring, what you can do printouts up to 5,000 copies. Okay, up to 5,000 copies you can print out. Beyond 5,000 copies, you need to pay, suppose $1 for one copy. Just I'm taking an example, $1 per copy. So look here, now the customer is not owning any printer machine, but physical products are getting delivered. That means manufacturing is still happening. Delivery, that means SD process is still there. Sales order will get created, product will get delivered. So that means when customer is placing the order, first sales order will get created. After that, product will get delivered to the customer premise. Okay. And after that, along with the sales order, a subscription order will get started. Over there, now customer need to pay one-time charges. After that, they are going to put on a recurring plan. Recurring plan means monthly charges. That is fixed. Whether I'm using the services or not, that is my recurring plan. After that, free allowances are there that I can do a printouts of 5,000 copies. Along with that extra, I need to pay per copy $1. Okay, so this needs to be how many clicks. So when customer will do the printouts, the clicks will be captured at the printer machine. End of the day, the printer machine will send all the consumption click charges to medicine system, and from medicine system it go to convergent charging system, and here rating and charging will happen. Did you get an example?
In this case, do we get the sales order along with the web order?
We will get sales order along with a subscription order. Here in BRIM, we call it subscription order.
We had 2 orders for the one product.
Technically, yes. Here, so not only 2. Okay, so let's see. Nowadays the business are coming like one stop. So I'm going to sell you everything. Okay, so you buy the printer. So the printer will get delivered along with I'm selling you the subscription services also, right? So along with the sales order, a subscription order will get created. That means, see, a product needs to be delivered to customer premise. So for that, sales order will get created. Along with that, a subscription contract needs to be started. That means subscription order will get created. So sales order will be moved to SD team to deliver the product, and subscription order will go to BRIM team for future billing and invoicing and all. Clear? So sales order, subscription order, service contract in a business wherein business is dealing with end, like suppose business is selling car. Along with the car, he's selling services also. Right. So here, so one stop. So now no one business wants to left behind. Okay, all the business is becoming like one stop. So I will sell everything. So if along with the physical product, if business is selling subscription product also, then sales order will get created, subscription order will get created, a service contract will get created, service order will get created. Okay, and that will route to the respective departments. Okay, so subscription order will come to our BRIM team.
I have a question. This training is on SOM or which module of BRIM?
I'm going to talk everything about this. I'm here only in the landscape. I'm yet to complete the landscape. After that, you will get your answer gradually. Okay. Is it okay to wait for a few minutes?
Sure.
Okay, thank you. So, did you get your answer, Renuka?
Yeah, Ritesh.
Okay. So, I was giving an example of the pure BRIM landscape wherein everything is there, like usage is there, fixed charges are also there, like recurring charges are there. Okay. So my usage will be usage will go through a rating and charging process, and after that, once rating and charging is done, it will send those consumption data record in a form of billable item to conversion invoicing system. Okay, and in the conversion invoicing system receives billable item. Billable item is what? Rated consumption data record, which we receive from conversion charging system. We can receive from SOM system, or we can receive from any external charging system. These charges, billable item, can be one-time charges, recurring charges, usage charges, proration credit, any kind of refund, return, cancellation charges, discounts. Okay, so all the charges will come here in a form of billable item, and that billable item. So this consumption data record is my billable item. Okay, before rating and charging, it is being called consumption item. Once rating and charging is done, this will be called as billable item. Billable item means item that needs to be billed, and that billable item will go through billing and invoicing. That means this is my conversion invoicing, which sits within S4HANA. Conversion invoicing has mainly two functionality, which comes for billing and invoicing. Those billable item will go through first billing, and after that it will go through invoicing. What is billing and invoicing? What is the difference? That we'll discuss in our session in very detail. As soon as our invoicing is created with the reference of the invoicing document, a contract accounting will get created. That is called FICA posting. Okay, FICA posting means, so FICA is not for all those industry. Okay, people who are working with SD and all, they must not be aware of this FICA. I'll tell you, FICA is only for those industry. As per my knowledge, when I have worked like utilities, it is being used by utilities very widely. It is now insurance company, and now it is being practiced by the BRIM by BRIM. Okay, so earlier FICA, there was no such concept called FICA. Now after introduction of the BRIM, FICA has emerged as a specialized a module, you can say, right? So FICA enables sub-ledger accounting. That means FICA is only for those industry who deals with huge types of business transaction on daily basis. That means on daily basis, huge number of connection, disconnection, return, refunds, payments, incoming payment, outgoing payment, dunning, installation plan, interest charges, like so many transactions happens on daily basis. So in order to accommodate so many huge business transaction, FICA enables the sub-ledger accounting. What is sub-ledger accounting and all, that we will be discussing in very detail in our session. This I cannot explain now. So FICA not only enables the sub-ledger accounting, along with that, it supports like open item management, that how does customer wants to do the payment, like through credit card payment, direct debit through bank, direct debit through credit card, bank transfer, cash lot, check lot, payment lot. Okay, if customer is not paying, how to send the reminders to the customer using the dunning. Okay, how to send to the collection department, how to apply interest on the customer if customer has not paid any amount. Okay, how to deal with the security deposit or like installment plans and so on. Okay, this we've been done in the FICA in contract accounting. Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to ask, is FICA different from FICO?
That's completely different from FICA and FICO. Okay, so from FICA it will go to FICO.
Okay, thank you.
So unnecessarily, the target of FICA is that from FICA it will go to FICA. From FICA, we are going to send to the FICO.
Okay, thank you.
In SD, what happens? Like suppose I'll take an example in the other domain wherein FICA is not there. As soon as you create the billing document in the SD, it directly goes to FICO. But in BRIM, before going to the FICO, it first goes to the FICA, and from FICA we will transfer it to the FICO. And in order to work with FICA, no need to know any knowledge on the finance. The name is finance contract accounting, but no need to understand this finance. Okay. Okay. Now, so this is a very ideal landscape. Okay, so that means let me refrain it. So first, consumption is done by the customer. This consumption will go through a mediation system. From the mediation system, it will reach to conversion charging system for rating and charging. Once rating and charging is done, it will go to conversion invoicing system, wherein the rated consumption data record will be billed and invoiced. That invoice will go reach out to the customer. This invoicing is nothing but it will information to the customer or reminder to the customer that this is the amount we owe from you, please do the payment. And along with the invoicing document, it will enable my sub-ledger accounting for open item management. Okay, any question from the BRIM landscape? Okay, so no question. I'm moving further with the next slide. So BRIM has mainly 4 components. Okay, there are few components are there like conversion mediation or open text. These are the peripheral applications. But if I talk about main core component of BRIM is 4 component. Okay, first is SOM, convergent charging, conversion invoicing, and the FICA. These are the main 4 components, core components of the BRIM. So in a real-time project, we need 4 dedicated consultants. Okay, we need SOM consultant, we need CC consultant, we need a CI consultant, and we need a FICA consultant. It's good to have a knowledge on all of these components, but technically in a real-time project, at the same time, you will be able to deliver any one of the product component only. Okay, like suppose you are working on a greenfield project. Okay, so you will be able to do an implementation like either on CI or FICA or convergent charging on the SOM. Having a knowledge on everything, that's good, but technically it is not possible to support, or it is not possible to work in all of the components in one go. Right. So if you think that I'm a BRIM consultant, you know the BRIM and you're becoming like end-to-end consultant, it is not possible. Okay. You can have knowledge, you can learn, and you can enhance your knowledge. That's good. But practically to deliver, you need, because at the same time you'll not be able to do 2 things, right? So now, as I told you that BRIM has mainly 4 components. The first component is SOM, subscription order management. Okay, in the subscription order management, it is the backbone of the SOM is CRM only. Okay, customer relationship management. SOM is within S4HANA only. After 1809 version, SOM is now within S4HANA only. So it is no more in a different box. So no integration is required. SOM has main functionality for order management, contract management, offer management, product modeling, cross catalog mapping. Okay, so everything happens here in the product. That means customers onboarding process, like which product customer wants to buy. So all the product modeling will be happening in the SOM. That product will be assigned to the customer. That means order will be captured in the SOM only. When the contract is going to be contract start date, contract end date, contract extension, okay, change of the product, okay, providing any discount to the customer, any kind of contract management, offer management will be done here in the SOM system only. Okay, so next is conversion charging system. As I told you that conversion charging system is a Java-based application. It is out of the box, okay, not within S4HANA, which is integrated. S4HANA conversion charging system is integrated with S4HANA system through web services. Web services is an integration tool. Conversion charging system has mainly 2 functionality. One is rating and another one is charging. Conversion charging receives the consumption data record from multiple sources, and it applies the rating and charging on those usage and convert them in a billable item and sends to CI system. Okay, in conversion invoicing system, it has mainly 2 components. One is billing and another one is invoicing. Conversion invoicing system receives billable item. It can be, as I told you, that one-time charges, recurring charges, usage charges, any kind of credit discount, manual postings, and so many things you can charges you can receive, and all those billable item needs to be billed, grouped, and invoiced, and that invoice will be reaching out to the customer. That means invoice distribution also. Okay, along with that, the next and the last component is FICA. As I discussed, that FICA enables your sub-ledger accounting, and it has open item management, payment processing, credit management, and all. Okay. So these are the mainly 4 components. Now coming to your question, which I asked, that what we are going to learn here, BRIM, which component we are going to learn. Okay, so now based on your experience with SAP, okay, or based on your existing professional experience, you can adopt your component. Okay, so I will, in my session, I'm going to cover end to end. Okay, I'll be covering entire topic. Okay, now, but I will tell you, go with any of the component. Just get an expertise in one of the component. Okay, and you can have the knowledge simultaneously other also. That you will be having other knowledge also. Okay, as I told you that in a real-time project, you can go with the market with expertise in only one. You can say that I'm a BRIM conversion invoicing consultant, or you can say that I'm a BRIM FICA consultant, okay, or I'm a BRIM CC consultant or subscription order management consultant. If you go with like end-to-end BRIM consultant, in the interview or the business will ask you to deliver everything, and believe me, your life will become very hell. Once you are going to in a real-time project, you are going to support everything, because
Yeah,
humanly it is not possible.
This is a very good point. Thank you for
Yeah.
this point. Yes.
Yeah, that's correct. Humanly, it is not possible to support all of this because see, the process in a training, it's a different, but in a real-time project is very complex, right? Though so many enhancements, so many things are there. So here in my session, I'll be providing everything, all the configuration from end to end. I will not follow any existing configuration or something. 90% configuration I'll be building from the very scratch, and I will be like billable items creation, billing, invoicing, whatever the configuration steps are there. Along with the end user, I will give you all the configuration steps from the very scratch. Okay, so if I will show you one example. Okay, like suppose I'm going to, okay, and before going to the system, before showing it to you, any question? Why BRIM, and what are the components, or which industries can support this BRIM, and any other questions from the BRIM?
So we receive the web orders through web methods or any
Not
technical
web orders.
tools.
We have subscription orders. Yeah, you can say web orders. It's a terminology. You can use web orders alone. Technically, the BRIM terminology is subscription order. Yeah, you continue. Order. Web order.
If we receive subscription orders through another tool or technicals, whatever they are using internally. So after FICA in Subledger, we are dividing into like recurring or subscription based on the consumption. That will be categorized in FICA. So after that, when we are going with the revenue recognition and all of that.
See, at the FICA, we are not going to bifurcate whether there is a one-time charges or recurring charges or the usage charges. At the FICA level, it will not happen. This one-time charge and the recurring charge and the usage charges will be processed here in the conversion invoicing only. Okay, and based on the grouping criteria, it will create one invoicing document, right? So with the reference of the invoicing document, your FICA entry will get created, and that FICA entry, that subledger accounting will move to your general ledger account. Okay, so that FICA entry is not going to contain any like this is one-time charges or the recurring charges, the usage charges. Those billable items are going to be grouped here in the conversion invoicing only. Okay, so those details will not forward to FICA. Okay, in the FICA only it will go the revenue, like what is my revenue amount, what is my tax amount. Okay, so it will go there in the FICA.
Then where is the RAR system involved in this break?
RAR system is not a part of BRIM. RAR is integrated with SD also. That is revenue recognition. So RAR is integrated. Once your CI is done, your RAR can be done. Okay. RAR is not dependent on the FICA. Okay. Your CI, SOM, your contract is created, billing invoicing is done, your RAR can be integrated. Okay. For RAR, a dedicated consultant is required. Okay, a different consultant for RAR. So RAR we are not going to cover here. It's a complete BRIM training, not RAR. So once your configuration, everything is ready in your BRIM, you are able to generate the revenue, you are able to create the revenue. After that, your RAR consultant can easily do their configuration in order to, whatever the input they are going to ask, you need to provide them. Okay, yeah, but
Sorry, you are saying RAR revenue? That's for revenue, or which RAR is for which one? Is for SAP?
Yeah, SAP, that's correct. SAP RAR.
Okay.
SAP RAR. So for RAR also we need a consultant. Okay, RAR is also very vast, a different kind of module. Okay, yeah, but in session I will cover everything, whatever is information is required in order to integrate your RAR. Okay, so because see, if you are going to work with BRIM, okay, so you need to work closely with your SOM consultant, CC consultant, CI consultant, FICA consultant, RAR consultant, or any like C4C cloud consultant, or any person who is on an upstream system. So you need to work. So I'll be helping you with all the integration tool and all the relevant information which help you. If you like, suppose you are going to work with the RAR team. So RAR team will ask you so many information, how to integrate with the RNR. Okay, so I will be sharing all the important things in order to integrate with RAR system. We are going to work with conversion charging consultant. Then you need to, uh, uh, then you need to work with the revenue recognition consultant. Then you need to work with the revenue recognition consultant. Then you need to work with the revenue recognition consultant. Then you need to work with the revenue recognition consultant. Then you need to work with the revenue recognition consultant. Then you need to work with the revenue recognition consultant. Then you need to work with the revenue recognition consultant. Then you need to work with the revenue recognition consultant. Then you need to work with the revenue recognition consultant. Then you need to work with the revenue recognition consultant. Then you need to work with the revenue recognition consultant. Then you need to work with the revenue recognition consultant. Then you need to work with the revenue recognition consultant. Then you need to work with the revenue recognition consultant. Then you need to work with the revenue recognition consultant. Then you need to work with the revenue recognition consultant. Then you need to work with the revenue recognition consultant. Then you need to work with the revenue recogni what are the configuration is required to integrate with conversion charging. So everything I'll be showing here in the system.
Thank you.
But yeah, specifically for the RAR will only come in the picture once you are generating the invoice, right? In the conversion invoicing, we are generating the invoicing. So that invoice reaches to customer. As soon as you are creating the invoice, after that, my revenue can be recognized, right? Okay, so that's why first RAR is dependent on us. Okay, so RAR will keep on reaching out to you for all of the information. So mainly the RAR works with you with CI consultant only. Okay, conversion invoicing consultant. Okay, they will be always reaching out to you all the time. Okay. Any further question? Okay, if no questions, then I'll go here in the system. Let me capture an order for customer. Okay, so I'm going to the subscription order and contract management. I will create a order. So manage subscription order. Okay, click on new. I will select subscription order. I will just put a description like tasting. This is a SOM system. Huh? This is a SOM system. I will put a business partner. So what is business?
I can't see. Maybe are you showing a different screen or it's my side? I'm seeing the presentation you are doing earlier.
One second, let me share my screen. Once again.
And the SOM is on cloud, is it?
SOM is not in the cloud exactly. Okay, it depends on that on-premise or which we have. Okay, so SOM is like you can say that it's a web services, okay, web portal. It is available. SOM generally is on the Fury. Fury is a web portal. Fury is available on the portal, web portal. And we have GUI also. For all the configuration, you need to go to the SAP S4HANA GUI screen only. Okay, but all the end user activities you can use using the Fury. Okay.
Okay.
SAP has bifurcated for end user and for the consultants. So whenever you want to do any end user activities, okay, you can use the Fury. And for any kind of configuration or development, you have to have a GUI.
Sorry, just repeat there again. You mean for some you will use the Fury side of when it comes to end users, or there is a separate portal for some?
So for end user, we have Fury app. Okay, whether it's a SOM, PI, or FICA. Okay, we have a Fury application. For any kind of development or any kind of enhancement, we have GUI, this one. Okay. So earlier, what used to happen? Only GUI was for everyone, for end user also, and the person who is developing. Okay. The person who is taking the call, who is sitting at the front desk, they were using the same screen. But now SAP has changed that only for the end user, this Fury app is going to use. Okay, and for development, for consultant, for technical consultant or functional consultant, we have this GUI. So whatever we are going to do in the GUI, the same thing will replicate here. Okay, so by using any kind of end user activities, you have Fury app.
So it's just a different face for them.
Yeah. Any kind of data monitoring, data entry kind of thing, like suppose billing, invoicing, everything. Only if you want to do, like suppose you want to perform billing, invoicing, you want to capture an order, you want to initiate any changes. Okay, so you can use Fury app. But if you want to do any logic changes, then you have to go in the GUI. Okay, here you need to do
this GUI is S4HANA or some other outside server?
GUI is the S4HANA only.
Oh, okay.
This is GUI S4HANA.
Okay.
So this Fury is also S4HANA only. Okay, that Fury does not mean this is not S4HANA. Okay, but as I told you, SAP has launched two new things. The web portal Fury is coming like a web portal. Okay, so it is completely for end user person. Okay, and the person who is a consultant, they can use.
Some of the companies have these applications installed in their system, not at a website or something. They have the inbuilt applications, theory apps.
Yeah, this
a
is
lot of mandate.
company is not going to define by their own this theory app. This is being provided by SAP only. Yeah, this is provided by SAP. This is embedded with your S4HANA box.
Okay.
So this is my subscription order management. And can you see my Fury screen now?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to capture the order
Yes.
for a customer. So go to the manage subscription order. Click on new. So no worries about thing. If something you're not able to understand, no worries, just see. Okay, I'm going to capture order for the customer. Okay, for this customer BP04, I want to capture an order. This is customer's name is Henry Miller. Okay, what is business partner? What is contact account? That will start from the very scratch. No worries. Now I'll go to the items. Okay, and this customer Henry Miller, I want to buy a product. Okay, so that I'm going to capture a order. Okay, product. So there are so many products. Suppose if you are going to buy any telecom, you're going to a shop. So you have so many things, right? So many products are available. The list of product. If you want to go buy mobile phone, so like iPhone 17, iPhone 16, iPhone 13, iPhone 14, iPhone 15, you need to choose the product. There are different type of product. So here also the product are listed. Which product customer wants to buy? So my business partner wants to buy this product. Okay, this product. Okay, this product has 1,000 as recurring charges, 250 some license fee, and 2,000 as a one-time charges. Okay, I'll put there and I will just click here. So I'll put in a technical resource ID. No worries about that. What is technical resource ID? That I will discuss. This is to uniquely identify the customer. Going back, and I will go to the items again. Okay, within this product, customer has so many variant. Okay, that means now variant means you can what plan you want. You want silver, gold, platinum. So suppose I want to use this page as you go. Okay, just done. Okay, now this customer wants to buy this product. So that means I'm going to capture an order. So this customer is going to buy this product wherein there is a 1,000 recurring fee, 250 some charges, and 2,000 is one-time charges, and I will save it. As soon as my contract start date is 3rd of December, and contract duration is going to be suppose 2 years or whatever date you want to put, 2 years. Okay, and just save it. As soon as I will save it, my subscription order got captured. Look, my subscription order got captured. This is my subscription order. So in order to capture this order, there are certain configuration is there. Okay, so that also we will do by our own. What are the configuration? Okay, as soon as my subscription order got captured, so it is completely a subscription product, not a physical product involved. So that I will show in the SOM session also, that if along with the subscription product, if physical product is also, then what will happen? Okay, then I'm just going to submit it. As soon as I will submit at the below, okay, a contract number will get created here. So I'll click on the submit. Okay, and we can see that a contract number should get. So this contract is what? This is my contract. Provider contract means this is going to be a contractual agreement between the customer and the company. That contract is going to have all the information, that what is my contract start date, what is my contract end date, what kind of product we are going to customer is going to use, what kind of discount customer is going to have, if customer wants to do any change of product, wants to terminate the contract early or whatever. So everything will be used here at the provider contract level only. Okay, so the contract which you are going to create here, that contract will replicate everywhere, like in your SOM system, in your CI system, CC system, everywhere. Okay, so like here, as soon as submitted, it created my subscription order, and this is my contract number. If we are selling both, like physical product along with the subscription order, so along with the subscription order, it will create a sales order also. Okay, so here I have only going to a very simple example. So that sales order, service order, okay, subscription order, I will show how to deal with multiple products. So this is my contract 3001. If I click here, we can see that this is my contract got started. Okay, for Mr. Henry Miller, this is the product. Contract start date is 3rd of December 2025. What will be the behavior? What is time slash date, and how does it going to behave? That I will discuss. Okay, now this contract is going to created, and if I'll go there in the now go to the CI system, and I will go use the transaction code FP_VT3. Okay, I'm putting my provider contract and hitting enter. Okay, this is my provider contract got created. Same provider contract which I have created here in the SOM system, Same is replicating here in my CI system also, right? So this is my contract start date, contract end date. You can just go there in the general data. You can see that business partner, contact account, and here a billing plan. So what is billing plan? That also I will discuss. Okay. Now account assignment, you can just go there and you can see that which kind of product customer is using. Okay, so customer is using this product, BSU underscore cloud underscore selection underscore services. In these services, no free CPU is assigned, number of free RAM is 0, number of free bandwidth is 0, nothing is assigned to the free customer. Okay, everything customer needs to pay. Anyway, we'll discuss what is those. Okay, now here we have a billing plan for this customer. Okay, so what I discussed that for this one, customer charges is what? That 1000 customers recurring fees, right? 1000 customers per month charge will get created. Okay, so this recurring charges from one-time charges can be pushed from the SOM system also. Okay, we are not dependent on the CC. However, CC has the capacity to push one-time charge and recurring charges, but we can push it from SOM system within the CI system also. So for that, we have a billing plan concept. So I will discuss about the billing plan concept. No worries about that. So I'm going to use this billing plan. FKK Bix VIP underscore bill.
Sorry, Ritesh, I want to repeat this question again. Yeah, you mentioned that I can see you accessing GUI. This is the CI, or it's you are using it to access the CI, or
I am using CI. Okay, CI you can use in both way. Okay, in GUI also and
in Fiori.
Fiori also. Okay.
Okay. What about CI and CC? Even CC you can use in Fiori?
No, CC is completely different box.
It's a different box.
It is in a completely different box. Okay. So
CM is a complete different box, or CM can be used in Fiori.
CM is also a completely different box. For that, a dedicated consultant is required. CM is also a completely different box. Okay, so let me show you how does a CC application looks like. Okay,
just exactly.
So before that, I'm just going to complete this. Okay, so here I'm just going to my provider contract. Okay, I will just go there. Okay, I'll put my billing plan here. Okay, so what is billing plan? So no worries about that. Where I'm doing, what I'm going to do. So don't worry about that. Every configuration will do from the very scratch. So going there. So for this customer, we are going to pay 1000 per month charge. Okay, so click here. Okay, and you can see that 1000 per month, the charge will be created. Okay, so clicking on the edit button. Okay, and I will just, this item is already released. Okay. Okay, no worries. So what is requirement? That for this customer, the contract which we have created, this customer is going to pay 1000 recurring fee. That means every month 1000 worth of billable item must be created, and for that there is a concept called bill plan. So bill plan helps to create one-time charge in the recurring charges, only these two type of charges monthly by using this. No worries, it is completely, you will not be able to relate anything. So I just want to create a billable item just to show you. Okay, I'll go back here. Billing plan, I'm just trying to release a billing plan. I will put my end date. I'm just terminating an end date. I'm just putting like 31st of December and I will execute it. No billable item selected or qualified for billing. Okay, so let me select this one. 1st December, today is 3rd December, right? I just forgot to check my last. Billing plan is 3400. Executing. Edit. This is something 1000 and my contract start date is 3rd of December, right? And my billing cycle date says is monthly end of the month. Okay, so that means end of the month, billable item worth of 1000 must be created. My contract start date is 3rd of December. So I'll go back. How to achieve that we can see, huh? No worries. This is already released, I guess. Not yet released. It is not allowing me to release. Some problem because this is not my configuration, right? So I'm not sure what is happening. Anyway, so I'll create another billable item. Okay, so I'm just going to the AC38. I'm just going to put a RFAK bit sample. This is a program name. No worries about that. What is that? Okay. What is billable item class? What is sub process? Okay. What is my contract account? Okay. And what is my this provider contract? Everything, all the configuration we'll be doing from the very scratch. Okay. And what is my billable item type and what is my time of origin, dated time of origin of this one, everything we understand. Okay, so suppose I'm going to put it to create a billable item worth of 3rd of December 2025. 3rd of December 2025. So I have created a billable item. Okay, so I've just executed it. I've created 3 billable item for one contract account and currency is going to be euro. And look, 3 billable item got created. If you go to the billable item, so look, this is my billable item. Each one is having amount 30, 30, and 30. So this billable item you will be receiving in the billing in your billable in conversion invoicing system. So what is status? How to create the tables in SAP wherein this billable item will get stored? What is bit class? What is sub process? What is billable item type? What is source transaction type? What is contact account, business partner, bill from date? Okay. Along with that, we have man transaction, sub transaction, company code, account determination ID. How to do that and from where it is getting determined, everything will be our own configuration. I'm just showing you that how my contract got started. And against this contract, we received 3 billable item and I'm going to bill it. So click on the bill on the top. So there are multiple way of billing. You can perform individual billing, mass billing, or billing using job also. That everything we'll see. What is billing process? Why I am selecting here? What is sub process? What is billing date? When to use expert mode and execute it? Okay, everything, all the aspect will be understanding and clicking on the billing. So I build it. Okay, so once you are going to build it, look, the status will changed. Okay, look, the status has been changed to build not yet invoiced. And look, here is a billing document. So what are the configuration of the input is required to create this billing document? That also we will do. And so billing does not reach out to the customer until unless you're not going to perform invoicing. So click on the invoice. Okay, invoicing I'm doing manually, but there are multiple way of invoicing also, right? Through job and also everything we'll see. I'm putting a invoicing process. What is invoicing process? Posting date, document date, reconciliation key, simulation run, expert mode, everything we'll see. So clicking on the execute, reconciliation key got created. What is reconciliation key? That enables my subledger accounting. Anyway, that is a very interesting topic to discuss. So now I will create the continue. My invoicing document got created. If you click on yes, this is my invoicing document got created. Okay. Look, my invoicing allow the status has been changed from bill to invoiced. And look, this is amount by 30, 30, and 30. In total, it says is 90. Right. And if I'll go there in the invoicing, look, my screen has been freezed for a while. Just give me 1 second. So I have this. Yeah, please.
Yeah, I wanted to say, as you do this, because I've noticed you are doing like mass billing manually.
I'm doing it individually for one customer. There is only one customer.
For one customer.
For one customer, we have 3 billable items.
Okay, what happens in a scenario whereby maybe let's take like telecom or sorry, let's take internet, yeah, where different customers have different periods of billing. Someone started on 15th, another one started on 20th. Are there automatic sort of, if automatically your data has ended, it automatically bills and sends the invoice?
Yeah, that's correct. So I am showing you individually, but technically in your real-time project, there should be a job, okay? And as per the customer's requirement, that particular contract account will be invoiced through the job automatically. Like suppose you are in a monthly cycle, I'm also in the monthly cycle, but you want your invoice to be created on the 5th of each month, and I want my invoices to be created on the 10th of each month. So that means when the job will run for the invoicing, your contract account will pick down to the 5th of, and my contract account will pick down the 10th of each month. Okay, so that is called scheduling in billing and invoicing. That is also we will understand, we will configure also, and we'll understand that also. So invoicing I did manually, but technically that will be done by the job. Okay, so I will be showing you all this, like how to perform individual billing, invoicing, how to perform mass billing and invoicing, and how to schedule a job for billing and invoicing. Okay, to achieve that. Clear?
Very clear, very clear. Thank you.
Now we can see that these are my 90 amounts got created. Now if you go to the right hand side, this is my invoicing document got created. If I click on the invoicing document, look, my base billable item amount is 90 only, but 17.10 tax got calculated. So how the tax got calculated, that also will understand. Look, the amount is showing is 107.10. So how number ranges, document types, invoicing type, everything we need to understand in one go. What is this my item type, zero tax item? And here you can see in the posting document, you can see that as soon as you create the invoicing document with the reference of the conversion invoicing document, your FICA document will get posted here. Look, this is my FICA document. Okay, so how to integrate your conversion invoicing and FICA, that also we will see. Moreover, conversion invoicing and FICA sits within one system. Okay, so no, both sits within one system, so no integration tool is required. But yeah, there are certain things, certain configuration and certain nodes which we need to incorporate that will help me to create a FICA document. So this is my FICA document. If you click here now, it will take you to the FICA screen. Okay, so now the invoicing document, it has, look, the amount has been bifurcated. So 90 will go to my revenue GL account, 17.10 will go to my tax account. So how it is getting determined? Okay, what is helping me to determine my revenue account, tax account? If I'll go there, you can see this is my subledger account, how it is getting determined, and everything will be understanding in very detail. Not only understanding, we will be creating, doing the configuration also. Now if we'll go back, okay, if you want to preview the invoices, click on the preview. Okay, and you can see your invoice PDF that will be printed. So once your invoice is created, how to print the invoices, that also we are going to cover. We'll be covering that. Once the invoice are going to be get created, how to distribute the invoices to the customer. Customer may have multiple invoicing distribution method. Some customer can say that I want my invoice over the email. Some customer can say that I want my invoice through paper, right? So this everything needs to be achieved once your invoicing is created. How to distribute the invoice or how to print those invoices, that also we'll discuss. So look, this is my standard template has been used to print these invoices, but technically in a real-time project, this template needs to be changed. Here will be your company's logo, or some header note, footer note, some beautiful there. Who will help me to design this PDF and where to find the template wherein the technical team is going to work? Okay, so everything we'll be discussing here in our session. Okay, so this is what I showed you. I have initially created a contract. First I captured the order. After that I created a contract. Contract got distributed to my CI system, and I have created few of the billable items for customer, and that billable item got billed and invoiced. And after that, we can say there is a contract accounting posting document got created. Okay, so I have tried to depict here, I have tried to clear the BRIM, why BRIM in the market, and just try to show very little information in the system about the BRIM. Any question? I know that there will be so many things I did you will not be able to understand. Obviously, you will not be able to understand until unless we are not doing our own configuration and we are not executing by our own. So we will be creating a demo company. We'll be defining our own configuration, and end of the day, we'll be making sure that our configuration is working. Billing, invoicing, billable item, tables, everything will be creating by our own.
Yeah, thank you, Ritesh. I just wanted to clarify. So CM and CC, we will not access this through Fiori or GUI. They have a different application.
Correct. So let me show you CC. So CC is going to look like this. Okay. So this is your CC box. This is how CC looks like. It looks like very weird, huh? I don't like the screen, the face of this screen. Okay. So this this is a Java-based application. This is a conversion charging. Okay. You can just go there, and after that you can just find so many things. That anyway, in the CC, I will tell you how to use this. Okay, and few configuration also I will show you. So this is a CC which is integrated with S4HANA. This is a completely Java-based toolbox, and conversion mediation is also integrated with S4HANA. This is in a peripheral application. Okay, that is completely on a different box, and a dedicated consultant is required.
Okay, so okay. Thanks. Thank you for that. Thank you for that information. But the end user, so my question is, the end user will not access CC or CM.
Everything will be. So end user might not be able to use the this CC system. Okay, end user, yeah, it is only for the consultants. Okay, and the
Okay,
monitoring
okay.
team. Okay, end user, they will not be having the access. Okay, end user will work in the Fury only. Okay, and whatever there is any
Okay.
discrepancies, they will create a incident and they will reach to consultants. Okay, that we are having this difficulty. Okay.
End user will also not work on CM application, correct?
Correct. End user is not going to work on Fury, even this Fury, sorry, not even the GUI access also they are not going to have. End user is not going to use any kind of configurational document, configuration changes, any development, or any box wherein a developer is required to work. Okay, a consultant is required. End user is not supposed to have access on the conversion mediation on conversion charging system. Okay, so because there's no input of them. If they are finding, end user is finding any difficulties, they will create a ticket that is called incident, production incident. There are so many integration incident tool is available in the market like Jira, ServiceNow. Okay, if end user is having any difficulty, then they will create a production incident, and then this will come to us, to a consultant, that okay, this end user is having this difficulty, and based on the requirement we will be working on those challenges and defect on bug.
Okay, thank you. We have also SAP ITSM in solution manager. Those solution manager is going. Thank you.
Yeah. Any further question, guys? Renuka, Puva, I guess you guys left. Was the session was not helpful? Renuka, Puva, any question?
Yeah, it is helpful.
Yeah.
So we have to get into deep what we are doing on BRIM. So as now, yeah, it's good.
Sorry, I didn't get you, Renuka. Can you repeat it?
Yeah, it's a good session. So we have to look into the applications deeply. So yeah, as for now, it's good.
Yeah, Renuka, as you are very new to the SAP, then you need to first understand the system navigation and all. So it is going to be very difficult for you, that I understand, but you're not very difficult. You need to spend more time over the SAP screen, navigation, especially navigation portion. So if you will do the practices, whatever I will show you, and the configuration document and the recordings which you will follow, if you will do 1 or 2 times practice, all the navigation will become very much clear.
So, Ritik, what all topics would be covering in this training? I mean, topics as in like SOM, as we understand SOM or CC, or it is only SOM. I'm not quite clear on that. Like, what all
I'll
topics?
be covering everything, Apurva. Okay, I'll be
But that
covering
is quite vast, right? I mean,
Yeah, that is quite vast. Okay, yeah, that will take around 2 months to complete. So now it's you have to take the decision based on your experience. I can help you to choose which component you should learn. Okay, so you should go with at least 2 component. Okay, and anyway, end to end I will be covering. Okay, so even if you're going to with, like, suppose you want to learn conversion invoicing, right? So end to end conversion invoicing learned. Okay, I will cover. Along with that, there are some few portions which you should know from SOM, CC, and FICA also, that I will cover anyway. Okay, so you can
for
go ahead.
example, I am a C4C consultant. I mean, maybe SOM makes sense for me, but
Correct.
I'm not sure. I don't know if I need to learn other modules. I don't really have much of an idea, to be honest. So hence, I was asking from your point of view, what should, let's say, as a C4C consultant,
You are a C4C consultant, then I will suggest you to go with SOM and CI.
SOM and CI. Okay.
Yeah. And I would suggest Renuka is from more in from the FI side, okay, finance side. So I will ask her to go with CI and FICA, conversion invoicing and FICA. Okay, and Charles, as you are from, as I can understand that you are from more in the technical SAP basis. Okay, I would suggest you go with conversion invoicing and SOM. Why? Conversion invoicing is very straightforward. Okay, huge demand in the market. Okay, and complexity is very minimal and huge work also, and it is pretty much straightforward to learn. Very much straightforward to learn, very easy to learn. Okay, and the thing is that it is very straightforward. Okay,
So
and
you said convergent invoicing
you should go with conversion invoicing.
and which one? You said
As a
CI
support,
and which
you can go with SOM. As a
SOM.
support.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
And
Thank you.
Ritesh, sorry, hope I spelled your name. Yeah, Ritesh. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
correct.
I mean, what time would you be taking the trainings? Like mornings, evenings?
Yeah, time we can decide. I have not decided yet. I'm not sure how to tell you. Naveen will come to you. Okay, and we can decide the timing. Okay.
So your sequence would be SOM, CI, and then it goes to CC and FICA. I don't know what.
See, the thing is that, as I told you, that in a real-time project, independent consultant will be working on the independent components. But I'm
Okay.
only one trainer, so I cannot go through with all of the component in one go. And even being a trainee also, you cannot go with all the component in one go, right?
Correct, correct,
So
correct,
first, I
correct.
will create the placeholder. Okay, placeholder means everyone like CC is going to send or SOM is going to send where CI system, right? So first I will create the placeholder because CI is going to receive the information from SOM, from CC. Okay, so and from CI we are going to send to FICA. So if FICA will only enable once I'm creating the invoice, right, in the CI, and CI will only work once we are going to receive the data from a CC system or the SOM system. So first I will create the placeholder like CI. I will start with the conversion invoicing. After that, we can go with FICA or SOM, but CI is important. First, I'll create the place. Am I see? Sorry for my example, but if you're going to buy something like furniture, so first we need to buy the home, right? If you have a proper place to keep, then only you can buy the furniture. So first, I need to create my placeholder. Placeholder is my conversion invoicing. Conversion invoicing is going to receive. Now, suppose if you're going to start with SOM, SOM will push the information to whom? That's my placeholder is.
Ah,
Right. CC is going to push the information, but to whom? So that means my conversion invoicing should be ready. FICA is going to expect the information from whom? CI. Because until unless you are not FICA, where the FICA start? As soon as you perform any payment event transaction, from there only your FICA journey will start. Not before that. You are doing an invoice, you are doing a cancellation, return, refund, payment, direct debit, whatever, your FICA will journey start from there. Not before that. Your order got captured, FICA will not start. Your customer started using consumption, your utility will not start. Billable item got generated, FICA will not start. As soon as you create the invoicing document, FICA will start. FICA will journey will start as soon as you create the conversion invoicing. So look, so I will start with conversion invoicing, and after that we can review to other component.
just one question. Since I'm not very aware, but is this CI is more for let's say FI consultants, or is it common for every?
No,
I
no,
mean,
common for CI, anyone can learn. CI does not have any visibility to FI. Okay. See, everything we are going to send to the FI only. From CI,
okay.
the invoicing will go to FICA, and FICA it will go to FI only. Okay. To the FICO team only. But in the conversion invoicing, my main component is to create billing and invoicing. Nothing apart from that.
Okay, okay, okay.
One more, Ritesh.
Yeah.
Okay, you have suggested CI and SOM, but from a business perspective, the CM and CC, they will require, I don't know if they have users, roles management, because from a business perspective, we manage the roles and authorizations, users. Does the CM and CC have that component for managing, even if it's the consultants, their roles? And you get my question?
If I correctly understand your question, you are saying that from a basis point of view, you need to understand the roles and everything for the CM and for the CC. That what roles are
Perfect.
required and all, right?
Perfect. Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. So for that, I will share a list with you that whatever the rules are required that you can enable for the CC and SOM from S4HANA side. For that, I have a Excel file.
It is standard, or I need to customize?
It is standard. Okay, and if any
Aha.
customization is required, you can work accordingly.
Okay, okay, okay.
The standard will work. So don't worry about it. No much it is required. Enhancement is required. Standard will work. Very few enhancement will be done required.
Thank you, thank you.
Okay. So, but I'm so sorry. From the basis point of view, I'll not be able to help you much. Okay. Few things I can help you with, like roles and what roles and required and everything that I can share it with you. But,
That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. I will maneuver the rest.
yeah. Okay. If no questions, then thank you all. It was a very nice session. It was very nice talking to you all. Okay. We can, Naveen will reach out to you. Okay. And we can schedule our session morning or evening, whatever, as per your availability. We can have the sessions.
It will be individualized, or we do as a group? How is it?
So based on the timing available, it can be group also, or it can be individual also. Now let's see how many people are agreeing for one time. Okay. So if the people, like suppose all of you are getting agreed on one time, then we can connect only one time. Or if it's another time, then we can connect on another time.
Sure.
So yeah, let's see the timings. Okay, if it is not working, then let's plan for the weekend. Okay, let me coordinate offline. Then we'll see. Okay.
Sure.
So if you have any
All right.
technical queries, you can ask trainer, or else we can wind up for the day. Charles, Apur, Renuka, any queries?
Nothing at the moment from my side.
Okay, fine. Then I'll communicate with you. Okay. Thanks,
All
Ritesh.
right.
Thanks for the demo.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you.
Thank you, Ritesh.
Thank you.
Yes, we can see. Will we be getting the recordings after, or how will it go?
You get the recordings after the session.
Okay.
Okay. So before starting with BRIM, so introduction we already went through. Okay. So wherein we discussed what is BRIM and why it is required in which domain we are going to use the BRIM. So I'm just leaving introduction part and we are just going to start with BRIM. So before working with BRIM, whether you are working with SOM, CCCI, and FICA, couple of things which we should know, that is called business master data. Business master data. Okay, there are two things. One is business master data and another one is transaction master data. Transaction master data. Okay, transaction master data I'm keeping. Look, I will cover now. I will cover when I talk about SOM. Okay, business master. Let's discuss. So under business master data, there are two types of business master data. One is business partner, and another one is contract account. Okay, see, just give me 1 second, huh? Give me 1 second. I'm getting a call. Oh, I'm so sorry. Sorry. Yeah, okay. So business master data is a data like suppose I'm talking about business master data. So business master data, what is business master data? Okay, this is a very important thing that we need to understand. Business master data is a data which stays very longer period of the time in the system and does not get frequently changed, are called business master data. Okay, like suppose you have a bank account in any of the bank, right? And you are visiting to your bank and you are going to ask them that, can you please close my bank account? So the bank is not going to close, the bank will close your account, and after that you will not be able to do any transaction from the bank. But the information like proof of address or proof of identity which you have produced while opening the account, they are not going to delete from their system, like your name, address, mailing address, forwarding address, your contact details, office details, fax details, mobile number, etc. They are going to keep those information in their system, and after certain period of the time they are going to archive those information, but they are not going to delete, right? So, and if you notice that this business master data does not get frequently changed, like your name does not get frequently changed, address gets changed but not frequently. Okay, your phone numbers get changed but not frequently. So business master data stays very longer period of the time in the system. Those data are called business master data. So under this business master data, we have business partner and contact account. So business partner is my first level of business master data. First level of master data. It contains central information like name, address, mailing address, forwarding address, mobile number, bank details, credit card details, okay, fax details. So these types of informations are generally maintained at your business partner level. Anyone can be a business partner, like you can be a business partner, I can be a business partner, any group of people can be a business partner, any company can be a business partner. That means the person or any group of company or any entity who is utilizing the services will be known as business partners here. That means the end customer, the customer is known as a business partner. Okay, so this technically, this business partner, this business master governance and everything, like all this will be done by the MDG team. Okay, that is called master data governance team. But there are the few things which we should understand from BRIM side also, because we are going to consume those information. Okay, in a real-time project, business master partner contact account, that will be pushed. Okay, and we are going to consume those information. Okay, so but technically that will be managed by the MDG team. But few things that we need to understand. So from BRIM point of view, first we have to understand number range. Okay, next is grouping, and the next one is BP role. These three things we are going to understand. So let's go ahead and let's first do the configuration for this one. I'll go there in the system, use the transaction code SPRO. Okay, here this is my SAP screen, and here you can just put your transaction code. So I'm going to use the transaction code SPRO. SPRO transaction code we are going to use frequently, and few of the transaction code that we'll keep on mentioning. Go to SPRO, then go to SAP reference implementation guide. Don't worry about the steps. I will share these steps with you. Okay, I have a PDF file. Okay, so just understand the concept.
Yes, Ritesh. I wanted to ask, what is MDG team? Is master data group?
MDG team is master data governance team.
Okay.
So don't worry about the steps. Steps I will cover. Okay, I will give a PDF file wherein all the steps are given. So don't worry about that. So first use the transaction code FICA-MG. Then go to SAP implementation guide. Then go to here. There is an option called cross application component. Expand this one. And here we have an option called SAP business partner. Expand this. And then business partner. Expand this. The arrow. And then go to business settings. Expand this. And here we have an option called number range and grouping. So first go there and define your number range, expand this, and now define number range, execute this. Okay. So here this, once you click there, you can see here intervals with display, intervals with edit, and this calls the number range status. Okay. You can go anywhere. So I'm going to the intervals. This number ranges you can put here. This number ranges will always be given by the business. That means the business partner which we are going to create, all the customers can be denoted by a unique number range, right? So That number ranges, you put a number range from number to 2 number here. So just you need to make sure that whenever you're going to define any number ranges, that should not overlap with anyone. Okay, so that number ranges will have a 2-digit of name, okay, abbreviation. So look, if there is a numerical number range, that means it is for individual, and alphanumerical number range, that means it's for mass. Okay, this business partner can be used, all the transaction can be used using individual also and through the job also. What is the importance of job, that I will show you. Okay, because see, thousands of customers if you are going to bill, suppose 10,000 of business partner we are going to create, so humanly it is not possible, right? So I'm just giving an example, like suppose I'm going to create 10,000 of bill or invoicing. So a batch job runs in which creates all the invoices in the backend. If system fails something, then we are going to create it manually, right? So I'm going to define my own number ranges here. So just click here on the plus icon and you can put your number ranges, 2-digit of number range from number to number. Okay, and this status will talk that what is the number range status, how many number range has been consumed. Okay, and external is means, like suppose if you want your business partner to be created in any upstream system and you want to be replicated in your S4HANA system, enable this checkbox. Okay, upstream system is out of the S4HANA system, or vice versa. If you want your business partner to be created in S4HANA system and you want to be replicated to any upstream system, then uncheck this box. Okay, so let me check if any free intervals are available or not. So click on the intervals. I'm going to the free intervals and click on continue. Okay, there are so many free intervals are available. So okay, I will use 14. Okay, let me use. I'm going to put a name like 2-digit of abbreviation 14. I'm putting just for our understanding. Click on continue. So I want to use this number range is 14, and from number range is this one. This number range is going to be I'm going to use. So that means whenever I'm going to create my business partner, the number will get created will fall within this number range only. I will just save it and click on continue. Going back. Okay, going back. After that, define groupings and assign the number range. Okay, execute this. So all the business partner, whenever we are going to define all the company has a different segregation of customers, different groups of customers. Like some business have business customers, residential customer, industrial customer, international customers, small medium business customer. Okay, so business have a group of customers, different types of customer. So generally they want to keep a category. Okay, so that means they want to keep a group, like for this particular group of customers, like for domestic customer, I want to use this number range, this grouping. For international customer, I want to use this. Okay, so similarly you can create that groupings here. Just click on the new entries. All the groupings can be 4-digit of alphanumerical number or numerical number. So let me put like Z001. Okay, I'm putting hypothetical name and I'm going to put like residential. Okay, residential customer. I'm going to put residential customer. Similarly, you can define multiple. Okay, international customer, domestic customer, okay, business customer, and the number ranges which you have defined in the previous step, you can assign here. So I've defined this number range is 14. So I'll just select this one and save it. That means whenever I'm going to create any business partner for residential, this number ranges will be used. Going back. After that, the most important thing one is that business partner role. Okay, so I've defined 14 is my number range. BP role is was Z001 and BP role. So BP, a business partner which we are going to use in the system, the business partner can have, this business partner is going to be used by other department also. A FI team, that means FICO team, finance team, FICA team, CI team, CC team, okay, SOM team, your SD team, MM team, the same business partner is going to use by other department also, right? So this business partner can have multiple roles. Okay, business partner can have multiple roles. Okay, so but from MKK, from business, from BRIM point of view, you need to make sure that your role should have MKK. That is called contract partner. Okay. So this is a frequently asked question. 1 second. So a business partner can have multiple roles from different department. Okay, so but from BRIM point of view, a business partner should have a role that is called MKK, contract partner. It's a frequently asked question in the interview, that what should be your business partner role. So very simple, from the BRIM point of view, that should be MKK, contract partner. So you can just go there in order to define the BP role. In the same node, you can just go there, business partner role, expand this, and just define BP roles, execute this. Okay, you can just look, there are so many roles from different departments. Okay, but we are only bothered about, look, FI customer, FLC 00, customer FI vendor, FLVN 0. Okay, so but from our side, that should be MKK. So click on the position and look for the MKK. MKK should be there. If your business system is BRIM enabled, your BP role should be there. Look, MKK, contract partner. This is standard. If assume that if it is not there, you can just simply click on the new entries and put your BP role MKK and put your title like contract partner, description contract partner. Okay, and just BP role category, just put like MKK and just save it. Okay, it will be added. So an entry already exists with the same key. That's what will not take. So I'm just going to reject. But I just told you that a business partner should have a role of MKK. Okay, so this is the configuration, and these three things you should be knowing from business partner point of view. Okay, because once you are going to work in any project, might be they will ask you to execute some testing, right? So by using this, you can at least test your projects, right? Now I'm going to create a business partner for a customer by using the same configuration. So to create,
So Ritesh, here, do we consider both individual and B2B customers in same MKK
yeah,
contract?
same way, that's correct.
Okay.
Okay, bifurcation for the we will understand your vendors, partners, and the resident or customers, like your end customers and the vendors, that is called partner. That I will discuss bifurcation, but your BP role should be same. MKK. Now I'm going to create a business partner. I will show you how to create a business partner. So I will use business partner. The transaction code is BP only. Okay. So see, from the consultant point of view, we have enabled this configuration. Now the end user can create the business partner. So obviously, who is going to create the business partner? The person who is selling the product to the end customer. They will collect the information from the customer and they will put in the system, right? So I'll go in the system. Let me go ahead and let me create a business partner. So I'll go use the transaction BP. See, if you're already in a screen and if you directly, let's suppose if you use the transaction code BP, it will not take me anywhere. If you can just go back, okay, you can go back and you can use the transaction code BP and it will take you to this screen, right? But if you're already in a screen, okay, and if you want to directly jump to another screen, just put /n before the transaction code. /n and put your remaining transaction code BP. It will directly take you to that screen. Okay, going there. And I want to create for a customer. Okay, so click on the person here, maintain business partner person. Look, grouping I will select. What grouping I have selected? I have selected grouping Z001. And BP role I have selected is MKK. Okay, select MKK. There are so many roles. We are only bothered about MKK. Select MKK contract partner. Click on create. Number is not coming here. Okay, number will populate. So I'm just going to put a hypothetical name, Mr. I'm going to put like Alan Murray. I'm just putting a hypothetical name. I'm going to put a street address also. Caxton Road, 44. Postal code city 12345. City Berlin. Country Germany. And region I'm going to put like Berlin. And after that I will just save it. I have put, like, suppose if you have other information like PO box number, postal code, mobile number, telephone, fax, email, you can put here. Okay. So, and other bank details, like you can put here in the payment transaction. So I'm leaving, just we are starting. So I'm just maintaining this information. I will just save it. As soon as I save it, okay, my business partner should be get created. Okay. So save it. Look, as soon as I saved it, my business partner created. At the bottom, you can see there is a number called 14 something. Look, this is my business partner, 14000. Look, I have given this number range. That's why this number range has been picked up. Okay. So I'll maintain, I will put somewhere, put this business partner somewhere. I'm going to use this one. Okay. So business partner is my first level of business master data, which present the customer. Right. Once the customer is onboarding to buy any services, a business partner must be created, and business partner holds the information like name, address, contact details, mobile number, bank details, credit card details. That means contains central information. Any questions from business BP? That is known as business partner, BP in the short form. Any question from the configuration on what is business partner?
No, we are good. So how do you do job posting for the business partner?
Sorry?
Job posting, like for example, if we received bulk orders from the new customer, so the automatic job will post the BPs and all.
This you will not get this opportunity to work. Okay. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
at least you can show me the job creation of job, like
Job
how do
creation,
they?
apart from this, I'm going to show everything to you. Okay, like billing, invoicing, everything about the job I will be showing you. But for this,
Okay.
I will not be showing you because see, job only will run once the information is captured, right? Like name, address. Someone is there in the front desk who is capturing the information manually, like customer's name, customer's address, mobile number, bank details, other information. Someone is creating the file, and after that they are uploading in the system and running the job, right? So they told you that this is something will be created by the MDG team. Okay. So only the three information which we are supposed to know from BRIM team, that's I'm going to set from here. Okay. So no worries. There are so many things to learn. Okay. So many things to learn. So this is small thing from here to learn.
So this is ECC or HANA? Which server, sir?
This is HANA.
HANA server.
Okay. Yeah. This is HANA. Okay. But the same concept in ECC also for the business partner. It is not changed. Okay. But yeah, MKK role you will not get in ECC. Okay. Make sense?
Zoom it a little bit further, please. This is very small screen.
Okay, you want me to zoom it, right? Is it
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
Is it okay now?
One more, please.
Is it okay?
Better.
Is it okay?
Thank you.
Yeah, just give me 1 second. Just give me 1 second. Okay, so first business master data has two components. One is business partner and the next one is contract account. Okay, so business partner we have just discussed. Next thing I'm going to talk about the contract account. What? Sorry. Contract account is my second level of business master data. Okay. In order to create a contract account, we have to have a business partner. If you don't have a business partner, we cannot create a contract account. Okay. So that means first we have to have a business partner. Okay. First we have to business partner. Business partner. And within the business partner, we can have contract accounts. Okay. Contract accounts. Contract account. Okay, so within the business partner, we can have multiple contract accounts. Okay, within the one business partner, one customer can have multiple contract. Okay, like suppose you are the one customer, but you are owning two properties, right? And in the both of the properties, like you have flat A and flat B. So in both of the property, electricity are getting supplied, right? So that means two contract accounts. Okay, that means your business partner is only one, but you have two properties, three properties, or 10 properties, and each individual properties are being electricity supplied. So obviously, for every properties, individual properties has different consumption pattern. So you would be expecting a single invoice for both of the separate invoice for the different properties, right? So that means business partner can be one, and under the business partner, you can have multiple contract accounts. So contract account is my second level of business master data. Second level of business master data. And second level of business master data, and it contains control data. Okay, this is being managed by CI team, and the maximally this will be used by the FICA team. Okay, contract account is being used not by SD team or FICO team and other team. Okay, contract account is completely being used here in BRIM only. Okay, in all those industries wherein there's a FICA concept, this contract account concept comes. So the people who are from SD or some other background, they might not be able to understand this contract account, because contract account is being used like in utilities, insurance, and all those companies who has a FICA enabled BRIM. Okay, so contract account is my second level of business master data. So as of now, we will, so it contains so many things like account determination ID, incoming payment method, outgoing payment method, interest, lock, dunning, correspondence variant, okay, form determination ID, billing cycle, okay, invoicing category, so many things we discover, but I will cover in details everything. But as of now, from contract account point of view, we are going to discuss only three things. First, we will define a number range. Okay, next we'll define contract account categories. Okay, and the next one is account relationship. Okay, these three things we are going to discuss as of now today. So let's go ahead and let's do the configuration. Use the transaction code SPRO, go there, and then go to SAP reference implementation guide, then go to financial accounting, then go to contract account receivables and payables. No worries about the steps. I will share the PDF with you, configuration document, and then go to basic function. And within the basic function, we have an option called contract accounts. Okay, explain this. And first is what? Contract account is also a number, right? This contract account will be generating a number. So in SAP, all the transactions are denoted by a number, right? So first define a number range to execute them. Here you have an option called number ranges, contract account categories, expand them. So first define number, execute. This is the icon, you can just click here. It will take you the inside. This is my execute button. Same screen like you have for the business partner. So intervals with display, intervals with edit, and this talked about the number range status. That means how many number ranges has been used, consumed, and left. So I'm going to the intervals. Same screen, you can see that this all the number ranges will be denoted by 2-digit of abbreviation. From number you can put here, to number you can put here, and this talks about the number range status. Like it's a 0, that means this number ranges has never been used. Okay, this number range has also not been used. And same concept like for the external, like if you want to create your contract account in any upper system and you want to replicate it in S4HANA, then check this box. Or vice versa, if you want to create your contract account within S4HANA and you want to replicate it to upstream system, then uncheck this box. How to define? Very simple. Click on the plus, put 2-digit abbreviation, from number, to number, and save it. So you need to make sure that these number ranges are not overlapping with each other. Okay. So, Renuka, if you're not talking, can you put yourself on mute, because some tearing sound is coming, right? Is it happening with me or everyone?
Yeah, some disturbance.
Yeah, it's happening.
It seems like something tearing a cloth or paper, something like that. Okay. Anyway, thank you. So click on the interval and I will just check putting. Okay. So technically, this number ranges will always be provided by the business. Do not use by your own. Okay. So let me check when any free intervals are available or not. So even you can also in the training system, you can during the check during the practice, you can do that. Click on the free interval, click on the continue. I can see there are so many. 3 are available. I will use this one. So let me put the name of this 15. Okay, I will use this one and click on continue. So I'm going to use this number range 15, from number and to number. Okay, and just save it. So what I did, I have defined a number range. Make sure that whenever you are going to put any number ranges, make sure that it is not overlapping with each other. Going back, after defining this number ranges, next is you have to mention that the number ranges which are defining for whom. This contract account we are going to create for whom. See, a business, as I told you, that a business are dependent on two pillars. One is contract, one is customer, end customer, and one is your vendor. End customer means from whom we are going to generate the revenue. right? And the another one is partner from you are going to share the revenue. Like suppose you have a rice, suppose you have a shop, grocery shop, you are selling rice, for an example. It's very low, but let me take another. You have an electronic shop, you're selling mobile phones, right? So you are selling mobile phones to the end customer. So you're selling mobile phones to end customer, right? Suppose $100 you're selling to the end customer, but you're not manufacturing the mobile phones, right? You are buying from vendor. You are buying from the vendor on $90 and you're selling it to the end customer to $100. And that's why you're making a profit of $10, right? A margin of $10. So that means you are doing two types of transaction. One transaction you are doing with customer and one transaction you are doing with partner, vendor. That means one is receivables and the one other is payable. So here also the contract account which I am going to create, for whom we want to going to create this contract account. Okay, so we are going to categorize here. Click on the execute button and click on the new entries. Application area for BRIM, that will always be extended FICA. Okay, S. Just this is a frequently asked question in the interview, that what should be my application area for BRIM, extended FICA. It varies. Okay, for other domains, like for if you are working for utilities, that should be R. If it is for telecom communication, it would be T. For insurance, V. For media, M. But we are working for BRIM, so make sure that is S. Application area will always be S. And contact account categories, it can be 2 digit of alphanumerical number or numerical number. So let me put like, I'm going to define for customer. Okay, so putting CC, and I'm going to put like customer. Okay, and this contract account will always be assigned to one business partner. So enable this. A business partner can have multiple contact accounts, but a contact account cannot be assigned to multiple business partner. Okay, so that's why I'm enabling one business partner. Collective bill account, I will discuss later on what is collective bill account, not to discuss today. And the number ranges which you want to assign, you can assign. So number ranges which you have defined in previous step, that is 15. Okay, and for whom you are going to create this contact account categories, selecting like customer or vendor. So I'm selecting customer and save it. That means this contact account category CC I'm going to use for customer. Okay, similarly you can define for vendor also. Now next one is contact account relationship. Look here, it is like the account relationship. In the same node here, just expand this contact account relationship and expand this. Okay, define contact account or business partner relationship, executing. This is nothing but it's a 2 digit of alphanumerical number or numerical number. You need to put like, suppose AR, I'm going to put like account relationship and just AH. So whenever I'm going to create any contract account, we need to assign this account relationship. Okay, while creation of the contact account. Why? Because this generally talks that this contact account belongs to that business partner. That means it is keeping a relationship between business partner and the contract account. It creates a bridge between business partner and the contract account. So that's why this is enabled. So now I have created, as of now we are discussing only 3 things. Now go ahead and let's create a contract account. So to create a contract account, transaction code is CAA1. To edit a contract account, transaction code CAA2, and to view or display the contract account, transaction code is CAA3. Okay, so I'm going to create a contract account first. Okay, click on, I'm creating a new session. Okay, I'm going to be here in the same page, or you can just click here and put /n. I'm directly going to jump to the creation screen, /n and CAA1. /n CAA1. Hit enter. Put your business partner first. As I told you that in order to create a contract account, you have to have a business partner. So my business partner, which we have created, this one, 14000. So it has automatically taken. So I'm putting. Next, I'm going to put my contract account categories. That means the contract account which I'm going to create for whom. So I will select my contract account category as CC. Look, which I have defined. So selecting CC. Valid from date is going to be today's date and hit enter. It will take me to the next screen. Look, my contract account category is CC. My business partner is this, valid from this date. This customer name is this. Okay. And the address which you have given in the BP number, it is automatically taken. Now I will just create this. Contract account name, I'm just going to put here. Account relationship I have defined like AR, right? So I will select AR. Below AR restriction, what is restriction that I will discuss in FICA? What is tolerance group that I will discuss in FICA? Clearing category I will discuss in FICA. Okay, interest key, interest lock, account determination ID. Okay, and this payment terms. Okay, these all are from FICA point of view. You should be understanding from FICA. Okay, so I'm not discussing as of now all this information. We'll discuss in the FICA session. Going to the payment data. Here I'm going to put my company code. Okay, incoming payment method, outgoing payment method, I will discuss in FICA. Dunning correspondence, I will discuss dunning in FICA, and correspondence variant that I will discuss in CI also, in FICA also, both. Conversion invoicing type last, invoicing category I will discuss in CI, invoicing lock, scheduling, form determination, target currency, billing cycle, I will keep on discussing in CI and FICA together. So as of now, from contract account point of view, I have just discussed only 3 configuration, but remaining things I will keep on discussing. See, whenever in the BRIM, all the transactions for any kinds of accounting entries on any kind of payment event transactions will be stored at your contract account level, not at the BP level. Okay, so this contract account is important. So whenever I'm going to create any financial entries, like suppose you're going to create an invoice, cancellation of invoice, like return, refund, payment program run, okay, interest, any kind of payment event transactions, that payment event transaction will create a financial entries, accounting entries that will be stored at a contract account level, not at the BP level. That's why contract account is important. Okay, so I have created this. As soon as I will save it now, here in this field, my contract account number will get generated. I will just save it. You can see that this is my contract account number get generated starting with 1500. Okay, so double click here, copy it. Okay, and just use the transaction code CAA3 to view. Put this contract account, hit enter. Look, this is my contract account. This is my contract account. Within that, this is my business partner and other information is taken. So this is my contract account. So I will just put my contract account here, details, because I'm going to use this information in our coming session also. Sometimes it allows, sometimes it does not allow to copy paste. 1 2 3 1 2 3 6 9 9 0. Okay, 1 5 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Okay, so this is my contract account. Any question from this business master data? BPN contract account. So we discussed configuration and we discussed the end user part also, how to create a business partner and how to create a contract account and what are the backend configuration you need to enable in the system and what is the importance of the business partner and contract account. You are working with any component, you must be knowing about this business partner in the contract account. Okay, because these things I'm going to keep on talking everywhere, like in your CI, FICA, SOM, CC, everywhere I'll be discussing about this one.
So for the in subscription model for the bundle of products, for example, say Apple one has a bundle of products. So how many contracts? For example, say if multiple products, also one contract will be created, or different contracts will be created for each individual product.
Okay, see, business partner has this contract account. Okay, and the question which you're asking, that is called transactional master data. Remember, notice I have mentioned here transactional master data, right? So transactional master data I'm not discussing now. Okay, transactional master data I will discuss later on when I will discuss about the SOM, because I don't want to make you confused here. Okay, so those are called contract, or you can call it contract, right? So 1 second, contract. Okay, so one contract account.
So provider contract and contractor both are different.
That's correct. Provider contract and contract account both are different. So your one contract account can have multiple contracts. So that this is my called the below contract which I'm defining here. These are called transactional master data. So I'm not talking about now, because in order to understand CI and FICA, okay, this BPN contract account is sufficient as of now. Okay, contract you need to understand. Once I will talk about the SOM. Okay, so I don't want to stress this because we will have a better understanding, because contract is important. Okay, contract that will always be pushed from the SOM system. This contract, what I am discussing now, this transactional master data will be pushed from SOM system. It cannot be created directly in CI system or FICA system or CC system anywhere. This contract will always be created from SOM system, and it will be pushed to your CI system and the C system, and we are going to consume those information. So when I will talk about the SOM configuration, I will discuss about this contract. This is called my transactional master data. You can call it subscription contract, provider contract. Okay, so transactional master data is something it will keep on changing. Okay, business master data does not get frequently changed, but transactional master data it's keep on changing based on the change request that I will discuss anyway. So the question which I've asked that can a customer contract account if they are going to use multiple products? Okay, so bundle product, if they are going to support this contract, this customer, this business partner, he has only one contract account. Let's assume he has only one contract account, and within one contract account, suppose he wants to use he order one product. Okay, and the product which he's placing the order, that is bundle product. So in the bundle product, only one contract will get created. Okay, at the same time, if he wants to place some another order with a different product, okay, then the another contract will get created. Okay, so that means under the one contract, the customers can use multiple SKUs. That means multiple contacts within that. So importance that you will be able to understand in our coming sessions. So without contract, you can understand CI and FICA. CI and FICA you can understand without this contract. Okay, so without any trouble, especially in the FICA, without any trouble of this contract, you can understand FICA. No need to understand. Okay, even in the CI also you can understand entire thing without a contract, but SOM it is not possible without this contract. So that's why in the SOM, first thing we need to understand that is contract.
Okay, yeah, I understand.
Any questions? Charles? Log, any question?
Yeah, no, just not a question, just to clarify that you can have many contracts for one contract account, correct?
Correct.
And you can have many contract accounts for one BP.
That's correct.
Okay.
Okay. Shit, this number I pasted, but it got changed. Okay. Okay. So this is the business master data, business partner and contract account, which we have discussed. Okay. So now we are ready to go ahead with conversion invoicing. Okay. So conversion invoicing. Okay. So today we are going to start from the conversion invoicing. So in our session, we are going to create a dummy company. Okay. And we'll be practicing with that dummy company only. Okay. So entire session we are going to do in the system. Whatever the configuration is required, that we will do. And if any error we are getting, that we are going to fix in the session only. Okay, all the errors will be fixed. So it is going to be more practical rather than theoretical. But only before starting with conversion invoicing, we need to understand few theoretical portions. Okay. So as we have left with only 15 minutes of today's time. Okay. So what I'll do, I will just give information about the conversion invoicing, which you should know before starting with the configuration. Okay. As we know that conversion invoicing has only two components, billing and invoicing. And nothing apart from this we are going to do. In conversion invoicing, we have only two things, billing and invoicing. That means we know that what is our output. Our output is what? Billing and invoicing. That means in order to get this billing on this, there should be some input also. Okay. So my input, so that should be some input also. So input is going to be my billable item. Okay. If you remember last day I was talking about the billable item. Suppose if you want to have a juice, so in order to get a juice, we need to put something. Suppose I want to have orange juice, then we have to orange, right? We need to put the orange in the juicer machine. Okay. Okay. And here we are going to focus here in this configuration, right? We will be focusing on this configuration. So here we are going to, under processing, we will do the configuration. And the billable item we are going to receive, billable item will be processed, and at the output we are going to get the billing and invoicing. So what I want to tell you that suppose if you want to have an orange juice, then what will happen? You need to, your input is going to be orange. Orange will you are going to put in the mixer juicer, and once processing is done, you will get your juice. So similar here also, in conversion invoicing, we know that we need billing and invoicing. So in order to get a billing and invoicing, what we need? We need billable item, right? And this billable item will be processed here, and that billable item after processing will be going to create a billing and invoicing. So that we are going to focus on this configuration, that once we are going to receive the billable item, how to process those billable items. So the entire configuration we are going to focus here. Okay, we will be understanding. So we know that we have to have a billable item first, right? That is billable item. So billable item can be anything like one-time charge, recurring charge, usage, discounts, create memo, debit memo, okay, proration credit, so many. So this billable item you can receive from multiple sources. The sources of the billable item can be CC system or any external charging system. Okay, SOM system. Okay, even from CI system.
Ritesh, your voice is
it breaking?
Too much.
Too much? Is
It's
it
noisy.
Is it happening for everyone? Charles, Nag, is my voice breaking for everyone?
Not really for me. I can hear you clearly. Yeah, for me it's okay.
Oh, so I guess this is only for you. I guess you need to.
Yeah.
Can you check your connection? Yeah. Nag, am I audible to you?
Yes, you are audible. Yes.
Renika, still you are facing the issue, or is it okay now?
Renuka
Yeah, still I'm facing the issue. I'll just figure it out just right.
Okay, just try to rejoin once, okay? If not, I will use the GoToMeeting or something different meeting, okay?
Yeah, you can continue.
Okay. Okay. So as we discussed that in conversion invoicing, we have only two components, billing and invoicing. And for billing and invoicing, we have to have billable items. So billable item, the sources can be anything. You can receive the billable item from CC system, from external charging system, from SOM system also. And even in the CI system also, you can create the billable item that I will show you gradually in the session. That means billable item is important. In conversion invoicing, we have to have a billable item. If we don't have a billable item, we will not be able to perform billing and invoicing. That means in conversion invoicing, my input is going to be billable item. Okay, so then what is billable item? This billable item is nothing but a rated consumption data record which holds certain information like quantity, billing period, amount, okay, units, some information it captures, okay, that is going to be used in my billing. Like suppose, let me take an example. In case of utilities, if you have electricity back at your home, so how the electricity company is going to charge you, the utilities company? Someone is collecting your meter read, right? Like suppose for the month of January, they have collected the meter read was 200. For the month of February, they collected meter read as 400, right? And after that, what they will do, they will subtract this meter read. Okay, from this month at 200, they are going to charge. So 200, suppose each unit is $1 or $10. So very simple, they are going to use the calculation like this one and $10. So this is you are going to be charged, right? So if suppose if the meter read is not working or someone is not collecting the meter read, electricity company or the utilities company will not be able to charge you. That in order to create a billing, meter read is important. Without meter read, no one can bill it. Okay, so here also billable item is important. Billable item is nothing but it's a rated consumption data record which holds certain information like quantity, amount, duration, billing cycle period, okay, amount, etc. This information holds. So the billable item Can be one-time charges, recurring charges, usage charges, refunds, cancellation, and so on. So the billable item which we are going to receive in our CI system, that can have 5 status. One is raw, next is raw accepted, next one is two means billable, next is billable accepted, and the last one is 4 is billed. Okay, why I'm not noting down here now, you will be able to relate everything, because whatever I'm noting down here now, you will be able to see exact result in once I will do the configuration. Okay, and I'm keeping a track of this also, that we can follow the same configuration. So whatever the billable item we are going to receive in our CI system, okay, so that should be the purpose is what? The purpose is that the billable item should be billed, right? So the billable item should be in a status of billable. Billable means eligible for billing. That means this billable item contains complete and accurate information or consistent information. Okay, any billable item which is having raw means not eligible for billing. Why not eligible for billing? Because it may be chance that the information is incomplete. So if any billable item which we are going to receive in our conversion invoicing system, and if the status of the billable item is incomplete, that means there is a chance that information is incomplete. Okay, that cannot be used in billing process. But if we still want to use them in the billing process, then first you have to make it from raw to billable, from 0 to 2, right? Billable. So in order to make it billable, you have to transfer to make it billable. How to do that? That I will show you. Okay, if any billable item you have in the system, it will be having raw accepted. Raw accepted is also not eligible for billing. That means this billable item is having incorrect information. Okay, and this is also not eligible for billing. But yeah, if you still want to use them in the billing process, then you have to make it from raw accepted to billable. So in order to make it billable, first you have to transfer it. After then transfer it to restore it. Restore to make it billable. I will show you. Okay, I'm just to make it billable. So I will just putting here the information, but how to achieve in the system, that I will show you. Billable accepted. Suppose any billable item which you have received, and an end user think that this billable item is not correct. Okay, and I don't want to use them in the billing process. But if the business user is going to leave as it is, then what will happen? In the overnight batch job run, this billable item will be picked up and will be billed. Okay, but you are not sure. You don't want to bill it today, but it may be that after 2 days you want to use them in the billing process. For the time being, any billable item which you don't want to consider them for billing process, you can mark them billable accepted. This is also not eligible for billing. Okay, other scenario is that if any billable item that was already billed in the past, and due to certain reason you are reversing the billing document, then the billable item will automatically acquire the status of billable accepted. This is also not eligible for billing. But if you want to make it using billing, then first you have to make it billable. So in order to make it billable, you can restore it. Restore to make it billable. Okay. The last one is build. Build means already built, no further action is required. Okay. Already built, no further action is required. So we have discussed that what is billable item, how much billable item is important. If we have billable item, our CI process, conversion invoicing process, will start. If you don't have this, our conversion invoicing process will not start. And the billable item can have 5 status, this, and what are the importance of that we have discussed. Okay, see, first the billable item which we are going to receive, assume that the CC system is going to send me the billable item conversion charging system. Okay, so the billable item which we are going to receive in our CI system, are those billable items going to be directly received and we will bill them? Suppose, let me take another example. Excuse me for my example. Suppose we are bringing our grocery item from the market. So are we directly putting them over the oven? No. We are first putting them in the respective container, right? And based on our requirement, we are going to take them out and we are going to process them. That means we are going to cook them. So here also, the billable item which we are going to receive, immediately we are not going to bill them or invoice them. Okay, we are going to bill them as per our business requirement, and we are going to invoice them as per customer requirement. If customer says that I want my invoicing to be quarterly, then we need to make sure that we are going to create quarterly invoice. If customer says that I want a monthly, then we are going to invoice monthly invoice. That too, customer says that I want to invoice on 5th of the day, each month, then we must be creating on the 5th of the each month. If some customers say that I want on 10th of the each month, then we will be creating on 10th of the each month. That means immediately we are not going to proceed. That means the billable item which we are going to receive, first we need to receive and we need to store them, right? And based on the business and customer requirement, we are going to apply billing and invoicing on them. So that means in SAP, every transactions or every informations are going to be stored in a table. Okay, that means the business partner in the contact account which we have created, that is also going to be stored in a table. Okay, address we have given, that is also stored in a table, right? So here also the billable item which we are going to receive, that first we need to receive and store them. So the first we need to create a table. Okay, so based on the database, based on the status of the billable item, okay, there are mainly 4 database tables in the system. One is main item, that is called IT. Next one is payment data, that is called as PY. Next one is tax item, that is called TT. And the last one is text item, that is called as, sorry, TT, this one, and text item, tax item is TX. Okay, this is the last theoretical portion, and after that everything is configuration only. But why I'm noting down here now, because I'm going to show you everything. Whenever I'm going in the system, I will create this will create it, and you will be able to relate. So maybe you are not able to relate now because you have not seen in the system. So theoretically, I'm noting down, and after that, everything I will show you in the system. By doing, then you will be able to relate. So what I'm telling you that once we are going to receive the billable item, so first we need to store those billable item, like our grocery item, first putting in the respective container, and after that it will go as per the requirement. We are going to take them out. So here also, the billable item which we are going to receive in our CI system, first we need to receive and store them. That will, raw will go to the raw table, raw accepted will go to the raw accepted table, billable will go to the billable table, billed accepted will go to the billed accepted table, and so on. So based on the status of the billable item, we have 4 database table. Okay, main database table. So main item contains basic data for billing, basic data for billing. Okay, it is important. Okay, without this, it can work. Okay, this is important. Okay, important. Basic data for billing is important. Without this, it can work, but without this remaining cannot work. Okay, payment data related, it contains the payment related information. Payment related information. Okay, see, and payment data is dependent on the main items. Okay, through the payment group field. So let me take an example. If what happens in case prepaid and postpaid, we have 2 types of services, right? So in case of postpaid, what happens? Customer pays after the consumption. First, customer will use the service. After that, we'll create the invoice, and after that, customer is going to do the payment. So in case of postpaid, only this information will get generated. But what happens in case of prepaid? In case of prepaid, customer pays the upfront charges. That means before you using the services, customer is doing the upfront charges. So along with the basic data for billing, payment related information also generates, right? So the payment related information will go there and sit in here, this database table. Tax item, if your tax are getting calculated at your billable item level, then tax related information will be all here. Okay. Text item is nothing but a text field. You can ignore that one. So these are 4 database tables which you should be understanding here. So the very next day, we will be jumping in our conversion invoicing configurations. Okay, so this is the very small information which I wanted to share for today. Okay, and after that, only configurations, only practical sessions, and we'll be doing all the configurations. Okay, any question?
But today is the second class, sir. This one? Or
No,
the
today is
first?
the first class.
Oh, first class. Okay.
Yesterday,
Down there, yeah.
So this will be for 45 days, 1 month, 2 months. Right? We'll finish.
generally we'll target to complete in 45 days, but maybe a few days if the session is not there, okay, due to my unavailability, then I will compensate on the weekends if you guys are available, or someday if you have few questions. So we are going to address your queries also, right? During the practice, you are going to have some error and all. So you will be asking, so I will be solving those errors and all. So maybe 5 days or 4 days can be extended, but I'll be targeting to finish in 45 days.
So still you have not started the configuration, right? So this is the concept what we study right now.
I have only understood the configuration on the business partner in the contract account. Okay. And after business master partner in contract account, because business partner in contract account is for across like SOM, CCCI, and FICA, everything that you need to understand. And after that conversion invoicing, we are going to start from the conversion invoicing. And in the conversion invoicing, I will start in the configuration from tomorrow. But before starting with the configuration, you must be knowing few things. Okay. So that's why I have discussed about it. What is conversion invoicing? What are the components of the conversion invoicing? What we can do and what is required? Like billable item is important in the conversion invoicing. If you don't have billable item, we will not be able to perform billing. That means in order to perform billing invoicing, we have to have the billable item. And what are the status of the billable item? And in which database tables that are going to be stored. So from tomorrow, we'll be starting your tables. We'll be creating the tables and all, and we'll be starting configurations.
Okay,
That's
this is now related to SOM then, right? Subscription
This is
order
not
management.
related to SOM. This is not related to SOM. As of
So
now,
you
I'm not touching SOM. Yeah.
Okay, is it a sequence like first you need to study SOM, then comes the CI and CEG or like that? Or because in the yesterday.
That is nothing. Okay. If you're working with FICA, then there is not mandatory that you have to understand SOM or CI. That is not important. If you're working with conversion invoicing, then you have to know SOM and FICA. That is not important. If you're working with SOM, that is not important that you should be knowing CI and FICA. All the independent consultant knows everything because everything is related with each other. Okay. This says the informations like contract. These contracts are getting created by the SOM system, and from CI system, the CI consultant only going to consume those information, only use those information. Okay, not going to do anything with this information. So the responsibility is with SOM. Okay, so I'm starting with conversion invoicing. The reason behind that, because see, conversion invoicing is placeholder. Okay, because CC is going to send the information to CI system. SOM is going to send the information to CI system. Okay, so first I'm preparing my placeholder. Okay, and as soon as I will create my invoicing, after that only FICA will start, not before that. FICA has a concept that once your payment event transaction is created, then only your FICA journey will start, not before that. Either you're creating any invoice or canceling, refund, return, then only your FICA journey will start, not before that. Creation of contract, business partner, billable item, billing, it will not create any FICA. FICA journey will not start. So that's why I'm starting with conversion invoicing. So first I'm creating this placeholder ready. Okay. So after that, other things can be understood right clearly. Because in a real-time project, all the team's independent consultant is going to work independently. But here I'm only one trainer. So I cannot work on everything. So I'll first complete the conversion invoicing. After that, few portion I will complete from SOM. Once I will think that this is sufficient to jump to the FICA, then I will jump to the FICA. And after that, we'll jump to conversion charging, and I will conclude this session.
You have written on B40, cell number B40, tests or is it text?
Text, TXT.
On B40, column B.
Column B, this is my tax. Test. Is it test? Test.
Test. Is
Yeah, test.
text or test?
Test. That is correct. Spelling is correct. Test. It is test.
Okay.
Okay, you can ignore this. This is not important. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Any further queries? If no questions, then we can wrap up for today. We'll connect tomorrow.
Okay. Same time, sir? Same.
Yeah, same time. as of now, same time.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you all. Bye.
Thank you.
Hey, hi Renuka, hi Charles.
Hello.
Hi.
Just give me 1 second.
पढ़ाई करो पढ़ाई। ओहो।
Can you see my screen?
Yeah, we can.
Yes, I can see.
Okay, so let's start. So, excuse me. So last day we discussed about, from today we are going to start with conversion invoicing. And last day we discussed that what is billable item and what is the status of the billable item and how much billable item is important in conversion invoicing. Also, we discussed that billable item is an important input in conversion invoicing to create a billing and invoicing document. Okay, so let's start with configuration. So in conversion invoicing, the first configuration which we have to, that is billable item class. Okay, see, we are going to receive the billable item in our conversion invoicing system. So first we need to receive and store those billable item in our conversion invoicing system. Okay, in system we need to receive and store, and based on the business requirement we need to bill and invoice. So before billing and invoicing, we need to make sure that we have a respective table which is already created wherein we are going to put those information. So in order to receive and store the billable items, SAP provides a concept called billable item class. So we are going to define a billable item class. Billable item class is nothing but it's a technical attributes of a billable item. Okay, and SAP does not provide any standard billable item class which we need to create as per our business requirement. You can understand as of now that billable item class is the place wherein the billable item will come and stay or rest. Okay, we are going to receive and store those billable item class in the billable item class. So let's go ahead and define a billable item class. So there are two transaction codes are available. One is SPRO, okay, and the another one is FICA ING. Okay, so if we go to the transaction code SPRO, okay, now go to SAP reference implementation guide, then go to financial accounting, then go to contract account receivables and payables, and then you will get conversion invoicing, right? So indirectly you go to navigate to conversion invoicing and contract account receivables. You can use another transaction code FICA ING also. Okay, so we are going to use this transaction code. Even you can use this transaction code. The benefit of using the FICA ING is that you can save few of the seconds and nothing else. So if I use the transaction code FICA ING, hit enter, it will take you to this screen. Directly you are going to conversion invoicing, right? If you use the transaction code SPRO, go to SPRO, then SAP reference implementation guide, then financial accounting, then contract account receivables payable. Here you are going to use conversion invoicing. Okay, so FICA IMG is specifically designed for FICA and convergent invoicing. SPRO is for all the departments use CI, FICA, SOM, SD, all the department, FICO, okay, FITM, everyone uses SPRO. FICA is designed only for the convergent invoicing and FICA. So let's go ahead, use the transaction called FICA ING. Then go to conversion invoicing, explain this. Then go to basic functions. Then go to billable item. And billable item classes, explain this. Maintain billable item class. My billable item class can be, the billable item class can be 4 digits of alphanumerical number or numerical number. So click on the edit button here. Okay. And here is our white icon. Click on this white icon and put your billable item class. So billable item class name, I'm going to put here the name as per just to complete the just to complete the training. But in a real-time project, all the naming convention you should ask from the business. Okay. So I'm putting a hypothetical name like AC12. Okay. And free description, I'm going to put like billable item class. Okay. And this billable item class I'm going to for revenue. As I told you that all the systems, all the company, most of the business are dependent on two things. One is customer, who is going to help us to generate the revenue, and the other one is partner, vendor, with whom we are going to share the revenue. Okay. Process. So we need to make sure that in a real-time project, if you are dealing with vendor and customer both, then you define two different billable item class. So as of now, I'm going to define only one billable item class for customer. In future session, we'll be creating more billable item classes also. Okay. After putting this big class, just click on the continue. So what I did, I defined a billable item class AC12. Okay. After defining this bit class, do not go back. Okay. Here only you can see there's an option called interface component. Okay. Select the interface component. SAP provides a standard interface components which you need to select as per your business requirement while creation of the bit class only. These interface components are nothing but it contains the technical attributes and fields of the tables. As I told you that this bit class follows a sequence of creation, and generation. Okay, so once based on the business requirement, we are going to select this interface component. So SAP provides this standard interface components. If you go click here, anyone like so basic data for billing is mandatory. If you click here now, look, it says that my 5 status raw accepted, billable accepted, and billed. If you remember last day we discussed these 5 status, right? Raw, billable, billed. So based on this status, if you click here in the continue, so look, this contains multiple tables, fields. Okay, these are the fields within that one. Okay, standard fields. So as per your business requirement, I'm just going to select few of the billable bit interface component, like suppose usage period, billing quantity, reversal of billable item. Okay, and I'm just going to like master agreement, like we are going to understand discount also. So I will just select discount. If you want to integrate with revenue accounting, okay, RAR, so integrate, select this both. Discount, master agreement. You want to push your one-time charges and the recurring charges from SOM system to enable this one. If your system is integrated with conversion charging system, to enable this one. If you have partner settlement, so you can just enable this one. Okay, so there are few things, like suppose you have intercompany settlement, then you need to select this one. Okay, billing correction request, this one. Okay, so I'm just selecting few of the interface component. Do not select all of these interface component. What will happen if something which you don't require, and if you're going to enable this, then what will happen? It will unnecessarily create a load on the system. Okay, a few of them I'm selecting, but gradually in the going forward session, we will keep on discussing the importance of every interface component. So click on the continue. So what will happen? Once we generate this interface component, now all the tables will get created in the background. We will see the result. So click on the continue. Continue. Okay. Maybe a few of the things you will not be able to understand, so don't worry. Okay. Just finish this initial configurations. Okay, you will be able to understand everything. So these are the tables we have created. Okay, so these are the interface components we have selected. This interface component is going to help to generate the standard tables, right? Now the question comes that this system provides the standard tables. Can we provide any custom tables also? Can we add any custom fields here or not? So yes, definitely we can add custom fields also. Okay, you need to make sure that before creation of this bit class, you are working with your technical team. Okay, or during the creation of the bit class also, you can work with your technical team, your developer who is going to code, right? He will create the custom fields for you. Okay, how to create and where to create, this guy is going to ask from you. Okay, so for that I will share a document. Custom, if you know also to create a tables and all, I will ask you to go ahead and you can work with your technical team. Do not do you by yourself. So if you want to add any custom include or custom fields, you need to work with your developer, your technical team. Okay, and you can simply add here. So once your custom fields are created by your technical guy, your developer guy, that will be populating here. So just go there, like suppose go to customer fields and here. So any custom fields, whatever you technical team is creating, that will be populating here. Okay, that will automatically swing here. Okay, if you want to add anything, that must be starting with ZZ or YY. So you can just select them. Suppose I want to select this one, this custom fields. Okay, I'm just going to select. Okay, just hypothetically I'm selecting. This I have selected for the believer. You need to do for the same other status group for raw also. All right. So put in this place, this one. And I will just save it. So this is the way I showed you. In the interview, they will ask you that can we add any custom fields or not? So yes, we can add any custom fields in your bit class. Here, you need to work with your technical team, and during the creation of the bit class only, SAP provides the option called customer fields. We need to add this one. Okay. After that, save this configuration. After saving this configuration, activate this configuration. Click on activate. Okay. So give me a few seconds. It is saving. Okay. So what I did, I have created the billable item class. Okay. After that, go back. Okay, go back. And next is generate interface for billable item class. Execute. In the same node, click on generate interface billable item class. And the bit class which you have created, select them and the generate. Okay. So what will happen once I will generate this interface component in the background, all the bit class, all the tables, function modules, and the APIs will be generated automatically in the background. Okay. So tables means the tables wherein our billable items are going to get stored. So for raw table will get created. For billable, a billable table will get created, and so on. Okay. So the question will be asked that how the tables are getting created to receive and store the billable item. So very simple. Once we generate the interface component of the bit class, okay, the background it will create everything. So let me note it down the steps. Choose the interface components, add custom field if any, save the configuration, activate configuration, generate interface components. Okay, it will take few of the minutes because in the background it is generating everything. Okay, so what it will generate once you generate the interface component, mainly three things. One is your tables, next is your function modules, and the APIs. Okay. So in the interview, this will be asked that what are the what are the components, okay, and what are the objects are getting generated once we generate the interface component. So there the answer is very simple. Tables, function modules, and the API. These are the objects get generated once we generate the interface component. So it will take few of the minutes time. Meanwhile, it is generating the interface component in the background. Do you have any questions, Trevor? We are in a process we are doing such a configuration that first we'll receive and store those billable items. Billing and invoicing is there, that we are going to perform billing and invoicing. Obviously, we have to do, but before billing and invoicing, we need to make sure that we are able to receive and store those billable items. So just relate that we are creating a place wherein first we can receive and store those billable items. So AC12 is a billable item class which we have created. Okay. In this billable item class, we are going to have multiple tables based on the status of the billable item. So first the billable item will come and will rest in those tables. Okay, will stored. And after that, it will be billed and invoiced. Any question? So it is generating, just few seconds left. Yeah. Now it is generated all the objects. Okay. So you can click here in order to view the objects also, or you can click here on the objects also here also. So click on the continue. Now we can see that we have generated the interface component of this billable item class. Now go to the objects. If you click on the objects, look here, all the tables got generated. Okay. So this is my function module. Okay. And this is my API. Okay. And look here, this is my tables. Okay. So you can just notice that this is my look tables. This table is for my raw data. This is for accepted. This is for billable, and this is for billable accepted. How to understand? So if I just copy one of the table, okay, and I will just go there. It will maximize it. How to understand the naming convention of the table? Okay, so up to here is by default. Okay, up to here is by default. Next 4 digit is my bit class name, which we have put in AC12. If you remember, I put this name, right? AC12, right? And 2 talks about the status of the billable item. 2 means billable, right? So look, 2 means billable here. 2 means billable, right? And IT, the last 2 digit is your main items. Okay, so that means all the billable items which is containing main items will go there. If status is billable 2, then it will go and store here in this table. So similarly, you can just understand this one is 0, right? 0 means raw. Look here, 0 means raw. Okay, 1 means raw exceptions. Okay, so 1 is your raw exceptions. 3 means billable accepted, and 4 means build. Okay, 4 means build. 4 means build. So this is the way you can understand the table. These are my tables. Okay, if you double click here, okay, this will take you in the table. Okay. Now double click here, go to the contents, it will take you to the tables. Okay, so billable item will come here and store here. So there is no entries here, number of entries is 0, no data available. We will create the data. So this is the table got created. So what will happen? Now, once the billable item which you are going to receive, if the billable item is billable, that will go and store here in this table. Raw will go to store here in this table. Billable, build will be go and rest here in this table. So billable item will be stored. So now these tables have got created. Now whenever we are going to receive the billable item, those billable item will come and store here. Clear? Any question from here? Am I audible to all of you? Okay.
Ritesh,
Yeah.
we can hear you.
Great. Thank you. So we have generated the interface component. Okay. That means all the tables got created in the background. Next thing, that is your generate maintenance dialog box for the behavior item class. This is not important. Okay. But I will do that because now this generally will help the end user who is creating a billable item manually or edit the billable item manually. It will help with the dialog box and nothing else. Generate the maintenance dialog box class. Execute this and just select your billable item class and billable class is AC12 and click on generate. Okay, and click on yes. And click on continue. So we have generated this. Now going back, after that in the same node we have an option called billable item management. Explain this. So what I told you that bit class follows a process of creation, activation, and generation. So we have created, we have activated, now we have generated, right? Now I need to again activate this for the system. So here in the same node, billable item management, activate billable item classes, execute this. Click on the new entries and select the class which you have created. So my class is AC12. Select this and save it. So what I did, activate the bit billable item class for system. Going back. See what we are doing now. We are doing that we have created this tables file that we can receive and store those billable item in our CI system, right? Billing and invoicing definitely we are going to do, but first we need to receive and store. So what we did, we have created tables based on the status of the billable item, and this table we have created. Now with these tables, we'll receive and store the billable item that we have created. Now see, we can receive and store those billable items. Something we like, suppose in our home also, if you're going to bring something from market, and we can, like suppose we are bringing from the market fruits, and we can directly put in the fridge, in the refrigerator, right? So that's a very normal process, bringing fruits from the market and putting them in the freeze, right? Similarly, here we are going to receive the billable item, we are going to put them in the billable item class. Very simple. So see, that normal process, if you're going to bring something fruits from the market, you're going to put them in the refrigerator. Now this is a standard process. If you want that, no, I want to introduce something, a new step, that before putting the fruits in the freeze, I want to clean those fruits. Okay, so you want to put them in the somewhere that the fruits will get cleaned, and after that you are going to put them. That means after receiving the fruit, before uploading, you are putting an enhancement or criteria wherein you are going to clean the fruits, and after that, once the fruit is clean, you need to restore in the you can put it in the fridge. So here also, once you are going to receive the billable item and you are going to store in the CI system, the question can be asked, or there should be something rule, that can we put certain enhancement of processing rules on the billable item? That means, can we put something criteria, some enhancement before receiving and upload those billable item? Okay, criteria could be that, okay, after receiving and storing those billable item, we are going to receive the billable item, but I want to put a criteria that, okay, once we receive the billable item, all the billable items should be marked as raw data instead of the billable item. And after receiving the billable item, a mail should be triggered to someone who is sitting there, and who, once he will approve, then only the billable item will become billable. Before that, it will be raw. So technically, what I want to tell you, that during the uploadation of the billable item in conversion invoicing, can any process enhancement, any enrichment can be done or not? So yes, this can be possible. Before uploading those billable item, we can apply certain rules here. Okay, so in order to do that, you can just go there, define processing rules of the billable item here only in the same node, and just execute this. Okay, 1 second. So just go there, click on the new entries, and just select your class. Okay, so my class is going to be AC12. So here SAP provides upload rule. So just go there. See, there are a couple of rules are there. Okay, I would recommend these two. Two means add items with errors as raw data. It says that if your billable item, which you are going to receive, if the billable item contains incorrect information, mark them as raw data. Very simple. Okay. Next, third says that return incomplete data. It says that if you are receiving billable item and the billable item is having incomplete data, so instead of marking them raw, accepted, or raw, just return them. So I don't recommend this. Why? See, if we have incomplete information, we can correct them, right? But if you're going to return those billable items, then there is a chance that we can lose a track of those billable item, and that can lead to a revenue loss. Okay. Fourth one says add only if all items are without errors. It means that assume that we are going to receive 100 billable items. Out of 100 billable items, if one billable item is not complete, okay, or without error, or if it is having error, so instead of receiving 99 remaining billable item, reject all of the pack, okay, entire pack. So I don't recommend. Why? See, out of 100, only one or two billable item is incorrect, that can be corrected. So 98 is correct, or 95, most of the populations are correct. So instead of reworking in all of the population, we are rejecting all of them. So that's not a recommended step. One says that add all items as raw data. It says that irrespective of correctness, whether the billable item is correct or not correct, mark all the billable item as raw data. So again, it is one kind of rework kind of thing, right? It says 0 means add consistent item as raw data. That means all the consistent information, whatever is there, mark them as raw data. So and so on. Okay, I recommend this one. 2 means add items with error as raw data. That means if you are receiving 100 billable items, out of 100 billable items, 90 are correct. So mark them billable, receive them and mark them billable. 10 it's having incorrect information, mark them as raw data. Very simple. So let's go ahead. 2 is being widely used. Select 2 and save it. So whenever you are going to do any enhancement before receiving and uploading those billable item, just go to the you need to work with your technical team, because you need to code this, right? Code means I'm giving an example, like you want to put a criteria that, okay, what criteria you want to put, that can vary business to business. That as soon as I'm going to receive the billable item, we will receive the billable item that will marked as raw. Instead of the billable, that will be marked as raw. Now, as soon as a billable item received, that should be marked as raw, and instead a mail should be triggered or some workflow should be triggered, and that will reach out to a respective team. Once the respective team is marking those approved, then only it will become billable. So it's a kind of enhancement. So you need to work with your technical team, your ABAP team, to code this. So once for any kind of enhancement or any kind of amendment, once you are going to reach to your ABAP, they will tell you that, okay, I will code it, but where to code? Okay, what is the function modules program, where to code? Okay, so you need to tell them. So in order to achieve this requirement, SAP provides 17 types of function modules. In the left hand side, you can see this option called program management. Double click here, click on the new entries, and look here. SAP provides 17 types of FQ events to achieve a requirement based on status of the billable item. So suppose I want to use 10, enrichment and check of billable item. Select this and go to the module. Okay. In the module, click here, fkk underscore sample underscore tfk 8101 ev underscore 10. I do remember this one. Okay, so no worries about that. So this is the function module you need to share with the technical team. So during the transfer of the billable item, okay, any kind of processing rules or enrichment or enhancement you want to introduce or you want to incorporate in the billable item, then you need to work with the technical team, and the technical team will ask you that was, I will code it, but where to code? So you are going to share this function module with them, and by using this function module, they will code everything at the technical team. Any question? Okay. Assuming no questions, going back. Okay, we did that. Now after that, next thing we are just going to do that. So our bit class is ready. Okay, billable item class is ready, that we have defined AC12, and this billable item class has multiple tables. Okay, after that, just Define a sub-process. Define sub-process of billing. Define sub-process. See, sub-process of billing means, as of now, just understand that sub-process is a self-contained billing operation for process. In order to perform billing and invoicing, sub-process is mandatory. Without sub-process, billing will not be happening. So sub-process is responsible to group the billable items which you are going to receive. So we will be receiving thousands of billable items, 10,000s or 20,000, 60,000 of billable item for a customer. So during the billing, this sub-process is going to help to pick those billable item and group those billable item to create a billing document. So we will talk a bit more about this sub-process in our coming session. But as of now, just understand sub-process is very much important. Without sub-process, billing will never work. And sub-process is assigned to my bit class, which we have created, and it is a self-contained billing operation. So your sub-process can be 4-digit of alphanumerical number or numerical number. So I'm going to execute it. Click on the new entries, and I'm going to put like SP01. Okay, I'm putting a hypothetical name. Technically, this name, whatever the naming I'm using here, that needs to be given by the business here. Okay, so I'm just going to put like sub billing sub-process. I'm putting this naming convention so that I can keep a track of them. Okay, if someone deletes this now, their training system, right? So I can keep a track and I will be able to work. Okay, just to keep a track and keep on maintaining this Excel file. So after defining this sub-process, I define a sub-process called SP01. This sub-process needs to assign to your class AC12. Okay, so here only the same node. Here you can see there is an option called assign sub-process to class. Execute this. Click on the new entries and select your class. AC12 is my class and sub-process is SP01, which we have defined. Okay. We can have multiple sub-processes and we can have multiple bit class also. What are the importance that we discuss in very detail? As of now, let's go ahead and let's create a template first. Okay, standard skeleton of our process, our training. Once our skeleton is ready, we can understand all the, we will be able to do all the, we'll get all the clarifications. Okay, or all the understanding will get cleared. After defining this sub-process, you need to assign sub-process to bit class. This is my bit class.
Ritesh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you just a question. You gave an example of like probably like now we are collecting the fruits, we are washing the fruits. In a telecom scenario or in a corporate scenario, what would be the example?
Sorry, excuse me for my example. Okay, just let me take an example. Okay, so coming back where I was giving an example here, this one, right? Suppose this configuration, what I did, this AC12 is a place wherein we are going to receive and store the billable item, right? It's a very standard thing. That first billing and invoicing we will perform, and in order to perform billing and invoicing, what we need billable item. If we have the billable item, then only our billing will work. If you don't have a billable item, billing will not work. So the entire configuration which we did now, this AC12 we have created, AC12 contains tables, right? And wherein the billable item will come and stored, right? We are going to, so technically what the billable item will get uploaded in our CI system. Once we have the billable item, then only billable item will be billed and invoiced. So this is standard behavior, that billing will come and billing will be stored. Now the question comes that this is my standard behavior. Now, based on a requirement, you are going to a project and wherein there is a requirement that, okay, we are going to receive and store the billable item. That is standard behavior. Let's do one. Let's code something that during the transfer of the billable item or during the uploadation of the billable in our CI system, all the billable items will mark as raw instead of the correctness. Whether it's a correct or incorrect, okay, all the billable items should mark as raw. And immediately a workflow should be triggered to someone, to respective team. Once they are going to approve, then only then this billable item will be marked as billable. Right. See, the billable item is in one status of the billable, then only can we build. If it is in the other status, that cannot be built. So our requirement that we want to introduce something that as soon as we are going to receive a billable item, the billable item should be marked as raw. And immediately a workflow should get triggered or email should be triggered to a respective team Once they are going to approve, then only this billable item will be converted to billable item, and after that billable item can be billed and invoiced. So very simple. This is one kind of enhancement is required, right? So now you need to introduce a enhancement. So enhancement from a functional point of view, we cannot do that. So we need to take help from the technical team, ABAP. So ABAP will ask you that, okay, we have this requirement, I can code it. Okay, we will achieve this, but where to code them? So we need to share this function module that, okay, use this function module to achieve this requirement. Does it make sense? So functional consultant and technical consultant will work jointly. A functional consultant will guide the technical team to work. Okay, so technical consultant are those who code. Those are the ABAPer. But ABAPer needs all the information from us only. What is our requirement? Where to code? Which function modules? Which events to use? Okay, that everything we need to keep on sharing with them, and then only they will code you for this one. Did you get your answer?
Correct. Okay. Okay.
Great. So we have defined the sub-process. After defining the sub-process, we have assigned this sub-process to my bit class. Next, I'm going to define the billable item type. Okay. So here only in the same node, go back here, define item types from billable item, execute them. Okay. And click on the new entries. Here, I'm going to define as of now 3 types of billable item types, and gradually in future session, we will keep on creating further also. So let me click like 0201. Okay. It can be 4-digit numerical number or numerical number. I'm creating is this for one time charges. Okay, RC01. I'm going to put like this is for recurring charges. And here ES01, I'm going to put like usage charges. Okay, save it. So what I did, I have defined 3 types of billable item types. OT01, that is for one time charges. RC01 is for recurring charges. 01 is for usage charges. Okay, I have defined this billable item types as of now. Okay, later on we will create many more. Okay, but this is the way. Whenever I will tell you that we need to create billable item types, this is the place where you can define the billable item types. After defining these billable item types, we need to assign this bit type to sub-process. So look, first we define the bit class, and after that we define the sub-process. Sub-process is assigned to my bit class, and after that we define the bit billable item type. So billable item is going to assign to my this sub-process. So this is how they are interlinked with each other. Okay, going back, and after that, just go back. Assign item types to sub-process. Execute this. Click on the new entries. My sub-process is going to be SP01, which is defined, and billable item type I'm going to select as one time, recurring, and usage. So select OT01, which we define one time, and recurring, RC01, and US01. Okay, usage. Hit enter and save it. So we have defined bit class, sub-process, and we have defined our item types, and we have assigned this. Now we know that what we defined, that we have defined the table. Now we have the sub-process. That what are the sub-process? So the one-time charges will be known as OT01, the recurring charges will be known as RC01, and usage charges will be known as US01. Okay. So we have the name of the billable item. So this billable item will, now we have introduced the name. What would be the name of the billable item? And we have introduced the table also, in which tables those are going to be stored. Okay. The next thing which we are going to understand, that is my billable item transfer. Okay. Assume that my billable items are getting transferred from CC system to CI system. Assume CC to CI system. Assume, let's take an example, that my billable items are getting transferred from CC system to CI system. So a billable item holds so many information, right? What information? Like status, billable item type, bit class, sub process, source transaction ID, amount, duration, bill from date, origin date, creation date, company code, man transaction, sub transaction, business area, segment. There are so many information a billable item holds, right? So once CC system is sending you the information, so we are going to receive the billable item from where? From CC system. So CC system is going to send the information, the billable item to us. So all the billable item is going to contain all the information. Whatever the information convergent charging system has, convergent charging system will put in the billable item and will send. But any information which convergent charging system does not hold, convergent charging system will not push. Okay, like suppose a billable item holds 10 information, right? 10 information a billable item holds convergent charging, and there is a 15 information is required. 5 information, there is a field, a billable item has 15 fields. For an example, 15 fields means 15 information is required. So once the billable convergent charging system contains only 10 information, so convergent charging system is going to send you the billable item only with 10 information. Remaining 5 fields will be blank. Okay, because convergent charging system does not hold those information. So what will happen? Those information is available within the CI system only. So during the transfer of the billable item, there are the certain information which needs to be fetched from the S4 system. Okay, so that process is called billable item transfer. That is called account assignment. Okay, in layman terms, I will tell you that during the transfer of the billable item, there are certain information which is fetched from CI system and will put in the billable item. Okay, that process is called account assignment. So in order to do that, there are 3 posting areas. Okay, posting area 8120, posting area 8121, and posting area 8122. Let's understand what will happen. Okay, so here in the billable item transfer in the same node, just go there, expand this. Okay, and go there, define account assignment for billable item, execute it. This is my posting area 8120. Key 1, key 2, key 3, and key 4 is not required. So what I'll do, I will go to the menu bar, click on go to, select keys, and click on continue, and I will uncheck this 4. Continue. Okay. What I'll do, I will click on create button here, white icon, and I will put my sub process. What is my sub process? My sub process is SP01, and we have 3 billable item types. So we'll select one by one. So selecting first billable item types, select one time OT01, select this one and click on continue. Now what will happen? Suppose you are receiving the billable item from convergent charging system. So the billable item will not have the information like company code, division, business area, segment, and profit center. These 5 fields will not be there in the billable item. Why? Because convergent charging system does not hold this information. Okay, so they are going to send the information and these fields will be blank. So as soon as we'll receive the billable item in convergent invoicing system, this is standard behavior that this information will not be there. But system knows that okay, if against this sub process and this billable item type, this information is not there, so we have to fetch it. So system will blindly go to posting area 8120, and this will pick from there and put it in the billable item. From the conversion invoicing point of view, we are responsible to maintain this area, but for the information we need to ask from the FI team. Okay, so I'm putting my 1010 company code and division 00. Company code, division, business area, segment, and profit center. We need to ask from the FI team, from FICO. We are not responsible to create this information. However, we are responsible to maintain this information. So now what will happen? As soon as we are going to receive the billable item with this combination, this information will be blank. But system knows from where to get it. Okay, save it. Okay. And I will do the same thing for other billable item type. Oh, so 1201, I will do the other for another one, recurring and usage. Place the cursor over here, click on the single copy and select here. Next one is recurring, right? So RC01. Select and save it. Next, I will do the same for usage. Select this one, click on single copy Just select usage, click and save it. Did you understand what I maintained this posting area 8120? Any question? Okay. Next is my posting area that is called define man and sub transaction here. This is my posting area 8121. Okay. So before defining this posting area 8121, okay, here we are going to define man transaction and sub transaction. So before maintaining this posting area, let's understand what is man transaction and sub transaction. Man transaction, sub transaction. Okay, see, man transaction and sub transaction, very simple. Man transaction, understand this concept is going to be used widely in the FICA. Okay, it's a FICA concept, but we need to use here in the CI also. If you are a CI consultant, you need to coordinate with the FICA team, but I will tell you how to understand this one here also. Okay, so from CI point of view, it has a role. Okay. So from the convergent invoicing point of view, it has a role, and from FICA point of view, it has a role. Okay. So from conversion invoicing point of view, it will help you to understand whether the transaction is a debit or credit. That means with the help of the man transaction, sub transaction, you can determine whether the transaction is a debit or credit. See, we can have only two types of transaction, right? Whether it's a debit or credit, nothing apart from that. So how to determine whether the transaction is a debit or credit? So man transaction and sub transaction has a role. So with the help of the man transaction and sub transaction, we can understand whether the transaction which we are going to create, that means invoicing, in conversion invoicing, whether it's a debit or credit. From FICA point of view, it has a role. So from FICA point of view, man transaction and sub transaction is going to help you to understand, or it is going to help you to determine the general ledger account. So man transaction alone determines the sub ledger account. Okay, and man transaction, sub transaction together identify the general ledger account. Okay, so do not try to understand anything as of now. I will explain it in a very beautiful way in FICA session. Okay, so what is man transaction, sub transaction? It is a very important thing. Okay, in CI and FICA, man transaction and sub transaction helps us to determine whether the transaction is a debit or a credit, right? From CI point of view. So it is very much important. So let's go ahead and let's define the man transaction first. So I'll create a new session, click here and go there. Use the transaction code FICA ING. Go there, go to basic function, okay, and expand this. Then go to posting and document, expand this. And then go to document, maintain document assignment, and maintain man transaction, expand this. So so look, all the transaction is denoted by in SAP, in CI and FICA with a name. Okay, so all the transaction, so there are so many transactions we are going to do, we'll be doing, right? So charge, cash security deposit, interest, returns, collective bill, installment, write-off, okay, payments, reversal, account maintenance. There are so many charges. So all the charges are denoted by a 4-digit of name, man transaction and sub transaction. So we are going to create our own man transaction for the conversion invoicing. So click on the new entries. My application area is going to be S extended FICA. Man transaction also can be 4-digit of alphanumerical number or numerical number. I'm putting like FT01, and here I'm going to put like convergent invoicing. Save it. So define a man transaction called MT01. See, look, man transaction we have defined MT01, but man transaction does not specify whether it's a debit or credit. So your man transaction can have multiple sub transactions assigned within that. So go back, and here in the same node we have a man sub transaction. Let's execute this one. Here, click on the new entries. I'm going to define sub transaction. Application area is going to be S. My man transaction which we have defined just now, what is that? That is MT01, right? Select MT01. And here I'm going to put my sub transaction. Sub transaction can also be 4-digit of alphanumerical number or numerical number. So I will select ST02, ST01. I'm going to put a convergent invoicing. I'm going to put a debit. Okay. Debit. Another, I will just select like extended FICA. I'm going to put a MT01. ST02, I'm going to put like convergent decimal credit. Okay, so what I did, ST01 I defined for debit and ST02 I have defined for credit. So let me define here. ST01 I have defined for debit and ST02 I have defined it credit. So I maintain this one. Now, so look, this is just a text. I can make it credit and I can make it debit. So how to do that? After defining this main transaction as a transaction, go back. We need to parameterize this. So here in the same node, here below one, maintain transactions for non-individual contract account receivables and payables. Explain this. I am just doing the configuration now. Okay, I will just execute this because right now we are doing the configuration that what should be my billable item name, in which billable item class it is going to be stored, whether it's a debit or credit, everything we need to make sure. Okay, we are defining. So we need to parameterize this. Here in this same node, you need to find your entries. Your entry must be there. So look, this is my entry, MT01, select this one. And in the left hand side ladder, you can view there is an option called external sub-transaction. Double click here. I can see both of the entries is there, ST01 and ST02. Select one by one, selecting this one, and go to the line item parameters on the left hand side. Double click and click on the new entries. Now put my company code here. Okay, so I'm going to put my company code 1010, division is 00, and here I'm going to put my debit and credit. So look, for debit it is S and for credit it is H. It is a German language. Okay, so select debit. So selecting debit, manual posting. Sometimes we perform manual posting also, right? So enable this one and putting my description is convergent and save it. I did it for the debit. I need to do the same for credit. So go back. Okay. Select the credit one. Go to the line item parameters. Click on the new entries. Select 101000, and just select. This time it is for credit. So select credit and just select post. Conversion version. Select. Okay, I saved it. After that, go back. Now this is my ready, so I'll go back in the another transaction. My main transaction sub transaction is ready. So see, look, I'm going here by my doing that also, right? You can use the transaction code also. If you remember the posting area, so just go there, use the transaction code FQC0, and go there and put your posting area like 8121. Hit enter. By this also you can go. Okay. So let me go there. Key 1, key 2, key 3, and key 4 is not required. So I will go to the menu bar. Go to select keys and I will uncheck this. You can put it in star also, but why to put manually star? So I'll just uncheck them and click on continue. Okay. Click on create button. I will select my sub process. My sub process is going to be SP01 and my billable item type. One by one, I will select one time. Selecting, click on continue. The main transaction which we have defined, debit main transaction is MT01. Okay. Debit sub transaction, I will just select ST01 which we have defined. Another one is create main transaction. So, and create sub transaction. So now what will happen? Based whenever the billable item will come here, based on this, it is going to determine whether what kind of transaction is that. Is it debit or credit? You will be able to relate everything, right? So just going back. So I did this one for on time. I will do the same for recurring also. Select this one, click on the single copy. Why to do single copy? No need to put another data manually one by one. Okay, so you can just put this one and other thing can be copied. So click on continue. Save it. Other information is going to remain same. Bring back. I'll do the again for usage. Single copy. And here I'm going to put like US01. Selecting. Save it. Okay. So I put in the posting area 8121. Similarly, here you need to put the same one in the 8122. So here define main transaction, sub transaction. Here it is for the account assignment. The same information will go there. Okay. SPG, I'm quickly doing that. Okay. One time. Star. Quickly I'm doing same information. Main transaction, sub transaction. It will go here. So Okay, this service type which I'm not maintaining now, this is from the RAR side. Okay, RAR side, this is important. So going back, I will just click on the single copy. Save it. USU. Okay. So we have defined this main transaction and sub transaction. We have assigned this. This is a very frequently asked question in the interview. What is main transaction and sub transaction? Okay, and this is my my three posting areas which we need to maintain for billable item transfer. This is also very frequently asked question, that what all are the account assignment posting area which we are going to use during the billable item transfer. So we are going to discuss so many posting areas. Okay, so these are my posting area 8120, 8121, 8122 for billable item transfer. See, these posting areas now I will give a very dumb example. So what is posting area 8120? Okay, so if I'll go there, look here in posting area 8120, what is it holds? It holds company code, division, business area, segment. And if I'll go there in the 8121, it helps main transaction, sub transaction. You think if you need company code or segment, profit center, business area, where you will go? You will not go 8121. Okay, you will go to 8120, right? And if you need main transaction, sub transaction, where you will go? You will go here in my 8121. So this posting area is nothing but it is the information. So like suppose in our kitchen there are so many containers are there, right? For sugar we are going to the respective container sugar. For tea leaves we are reaching out to the tea leaves container. So similarly we have a designated place. So whenever system will think that during the transfer of the billable item, main transaction, sub transaction will not be there. So system knows that where the main transaction, sub transaction is kept. Okay, so system will go directly in this posting area and it will fetch the information and put in the respective place. Make sense? Okay, so as of now, so what we discussed, we have created the billable item class. We have name and transaction, sub transaction. Okay, everything is ready. Let's go ahead and let's test whether our configuration is working till now or not. Okay, whether we are able to receive and store the billable item or not. So what I'll do, I will create a test billable item. Okay, so to create and individual billable item, transaction code is FKK bit underscore CWB. Okay, this is transaction code. What I will do, I will use this contract account. I will use this contract account. Yesterday we created. Like I will use this contract account. Okay, and I will go there, create a new session, or you can use the same screen. FKK bit underscore CWB. Okay, hit enter. I'm going to create a billable item. So here in the white icon, click on create button. I'm putting my contract here, which I had created last day. I'm going to put my billable item class. So my bit class is AC12, which you created today, and hit enter. What happened to the bit contract account? It is not available. Why it is contract account is not saying here? Okay. Slash and C3. Oh, this contact account does not exist. That means someone has deleted this contact account. Okay, anyway, no problem. Okay, yesterday it created. Okay, anyway, no problem. Okay, I will use another contact account which is already there in the system. Okay, so what I'll do, or I can create another BP slash and BP. Okay, I'm going to create a BP. So click on person. I will select my grouping here. Look, Z001 last day we have defined. The configuration is there, but business partner is not there. MKK. Click on create. Register. Now I will use this alone. Okay. I'm just going to put like start load 32 54321 Berlin, Germany, I will save it. I created this business partner. I'm going to create one contact account. So just putting /NC11, putting my contact account category here, CC, hitting enter. Okay, I'm just repeating the last activities. Okay, contact account has been deleted. Okay, so no worries. Save it. Okay, so what I did, I've created a contact account. Okay, so this is my contact account, 15 and 000. Okay. Now I will go there in the create billable item. I'm putting my contact account here. Okay. Hitting enter. It will take me to the next screen. Okay. So look, last day we have discussed that we have 4 database tables, right? Main items, payment data, tax item, and text item. So look, here it is showing main items, payment data, tax item, and text item. So whatever the information you have, you can put respectively. So main item will go here, payment data will go here, tax item will go here. So I'll talk respectively in future session. Today we are going to add only main items. So go there, click on the plus icon here, add items. I'll put a baseline date. Okay. What is baseline date? That's a very important topic to understand. So that I will discuss in future session. I'm putting hypothetical date here. So no worries. What happens? Okay. I'm putting just this information. I'm creating a billable item. Okay. So my billable item type, which I have created. So there are so many billable item types. So I will create only hours. I will take 4201 one-time charges. Amount I'm going to put is 100. Currency I'm going to put like euro. And anything else? Yeah. So I'll go put my here. Sub process I'm going to select is SP01. Source transaction type I'm going to create it internally, so I will select internal. And relevant to posting and print relevant, just enable this one. Relevant to posting and print relevant, just enable this one. Okay. And after that, click on the apply new values. Just save it. Okay, save it. So what I did, I have created a billable item. So look, the billable item got created. We didn't get any error. So that means we have a billable item. So I'll go there to view the billable item, to view or to monitor. You can say that to view or to monitor billable items. The transaction code is FKK bit underscore MI. Okay, so just go there. I will use the transaction code /FKK bit underscore MON. Enter. And look here, put your contact account and what you want to see here. Okay, selection variant. You want to see raw data, you want to see billable item, you want to see bill but not yet invoiced, you want to bill items, invoiced item, accepted items. Based on your requirement, you can put, and below are the criteria. Okay, based on the bit class, sub process type, whatever you want to see, you can put there and you can just select here. Okay, I'm clicking the execute. So I will click on the execute. Look, this is my billable item. This is how your billable item looks like. Okay, once I will hover the pointer, you can see this is my billable item. Status is billable. This is my bit class which we have created, AC12. This is my sub process. This is my one-time charges. This is my contract account. This is my business partner. Amount which I have given. Okay, and going to the right hand side, this is main transaction, sub transaction, company code, division. Okay, so now we can understand. Now we understand what are these information, right? So this is the billable item which we are going to have. So entire configuration which we did just to receive and store those billable item in our CI system. This is this is my input. Now this can be built and invoiced as per our requirement. Clear? Any question? So today we have understood this one. Tomorrow we are going to discuss few of the B-level item management. We will understand this B-level item in a better way, and after that we'll continue with billing configuration. Any question?
You said tomorrow or it's Monday?
Oh yeah, that a question. I'm available. Others, you guys are available? Or Renuka, Nag, are you going to connect tomorrow or we'll connect on Monday?
Are they in? Are they in? Maybe they can suggest. I thought it's on Monday, weekdays. Anyway, they can suggest.
Renuka, yes, I'm available. Can you enable this after go live? Can you enable this? I didn't get your question, Charles. So can you enable this after go live? Charles, you ping something. Can you enable this after go live?
No, what I was asking, you remember when you were first configuring the system where you were choosing even the convergent invoicing and in SPRO, I was asking in case you miss to enable some certain component and you have gone live with the system, can you enable those later or it depends?
Definitely you can enable that. So I have left something to show that portion in future session also. That is possible. That can be done. How to do that? I will show you in future. In coming sessions. The interface component which you have added, later on you can do that. So we will achieve that. Okay.
Okay.
So Renuka said that she's available for tomorrow. Nag and Charles, are you available for tomorrow?
I thought Monday would be the best, but if the team agrees tomorrow, it's okay.
So Nag? Okay. Anyway, okay, we can coordinate later. So Renuka says she's available. Okay. And okay. Anyway,
So
let's we can yeah. Okay, let's do one thing. Okay, let's connect on Monday only. Okay. Let's take a gap of one day today. Okay.
we will practice
Thank
this one today. So if you are free tomorrow, we will check if I face any errors, we
Connect
will
tomorrow.
discuss on
Practice it.
I'll just
Which queries? And let's connect tomorrow. Okay. Few of the things we will see, and your system also we will see. Okay. Let's connect.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. Let's connect. Okay. Then let's
Yeah.
connect.
Thank you, Ritesh.
Okay. Thank you. Bye. Bye.